Hello, and welcome to the Monster PV waiting room. Welcome to. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I mean the Death's Door Community Race number 5. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Masochist percent, where we are going to be dying way more. For those who don't know, this is going to be the first time that my friend Pro Morbid and myself are going to be doing this race for the first time. Are doing Umbrella Run and also like no upgrades for the first time, so it's gonna be a ton of fun. With me, I have the artist formerly known as Key Points, Pro Morbid.
First,
very, very good. And on commentary, starting out, we have Quack.
Hello.
Thistle.
Hi.
And Upper.
hey y'all.
And a little bit later, we're going to be having Stresh and Math joining us, so that'll be a ton of fun. I'm not going to be focusing too much on commentary, as I'm going to be focusing on not dying instead, so I leave you in the capable hands of our commentators as we do the race. And I think, unless anyone has anything else, we can just get into it and die repeatedly.
Yeah. I mean, I do want to reiterate again, just because I find it very important. We have not only never done Masochist percent, neither of us have the Umbrella achievement, neither of us have ever beat this game with Umbrella only, so it is very much the first time for both of us to do this.
So are you saying that today will also be the day that both of you grab this achievement?
Yes, I will be all achievements.
100%. Yeah, let's go.
Honestly, shameful that as speedrunners you don't have all the achievements in the video game that you play. I am the person that can critique this.
Exactly, Quack.
Yeah, I hope you can forgive me. I'm sorry. I think that is about it, and we can get going. So are you on the start, ready, everything?
Yep, I'm on the new... Oh, now I'm at start.
All right, so we'll get going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck, runners.
So now we see if either runner invalidates the run by accidentally swinging their sword before picking up the umbrella.
Does that actually invalidate?
I'm not actually sure for the achievement purpose, but potentially.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to do the quick pickup thing.
I was gonna say, I vaguely remember losing out on the umbrella achievement because I tried to do the pickup cancel on the umbrella, which does require a sword slash.
Thank you for reminding me not to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying not to save and quit over here before I get umbrella.
Right.
So have both of y'all studied the route a little bit?
Nope.
Perfect.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
On purpose. I thought about it last night, and then I was like, nah, not worth.
Perfectly practiced menuing.
That menu is surprisingly tricky, or like, not actually, but...
Oh, you know what would be really important? Switching.
Yeah, having the umbrella is a good sign for the run centered around the umbrella. It's true.
Immediately invalidate it.
And now we get to start hearing the satisfying thwacking noises of the umbrella.
Yep.
My favorite SFX in any video game. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the beauty that is umbrella runs in Death's Door, the umbrella is the joke / achievement hunter weapon in the game that's only discrete difference from the sword, for the most part, is the fact that it deals half damage. The Upper, who we have on the couches, has several routes for Umbrella any percent that are built around getting enough magic upgrades to make the lack of damage not as much of a downside. But in Masochist, we have no upgrades whatsoever, so it is simply you do not hurt other people for the duration of the run.
Yep. You're stuck dealing 50% normal damage. It was very interesting seeing the already different strategies towards that the first fight there against
I forgot
Demonic
arrows
Thunder Spirit.
existed.
Oh, okay, well, that's the explanation then.
But yeah, fun fact, Chromorbid got hit by TFS, and when that happens, when they're doing their spinning attack, they'll immediately go to like their next phase, which is actually really undesirable. TFT managed to not get hit when they were rotating around, which is good.
Healing is for
Good to know.
cowards.
I'm a coward.
Healing
Dying is slow, so
This is
healing
a race.
is
I'm gonna
safe.
go in here just to look at this and say no.
Already
Not
playing the
today.
crowd, you love to see it.
Oh god,
So
imps take 2 hits. That's unfair. This is not how
I'm
God
very
intended this
excited
game.
very excited for Imploft.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beginning of the game will look vaguely similar to any percent runs that I'm sure many folks are familiar with already. A little bit less damage, but nothing too bad to compare to. It's when we get into like manner that the masochism of the run really comes into its own.
Yeah, I feel like estate sounds like it would be quite rough as well with all the enemies around.
Yeah, state can be pretty rude for sure. But like, right side arena is kind of obnoxious.
Oof. Yeah. Well, both runners in the first major arena here. Kind of just I'm liking the roll slashes. They're very satisfying since it takes the crow kind of forward and you spear the enemies.
Yeah,
And it does triple damage actually on
It
the
does,
umbrella. So
For those who don't know, umbrella roll slashes are really effective and a lot better than sword roll slashes. They deal triple damage for 1. They fling you very far forward, which is very useful, and they also stagger enemies, where sword roll slashes do not.
Please.
Sort of the only upside that Umbrella gets.
that and being very fashionable.
It's true, we do love a dapper crow.
TFT also doing some roll slash for movement, which is totally fine. It's last I timed it, it's basically the same speed as just rolling, but kind of nice because you can buffer everything, so it's very easy on the hands.
And for catch purposes, what is the comparison between these two runners any percent times? Because understanding that we have not seen Umbrella as an analog before, I recall they've bounced back and forth on any percent times a fair bit. Well, I guess Crow rather runs longer categories generally.
Yeah, back in the day, we used to be closer around that like 122 to 119 period, and then I started going for fun categories after that. So.
Ooh, the call out.
Sorry, I thought there was only one category in this game. I'm actually confused as to what I'm running in the first place.
Oh no. Anyone who's been on my streams before knows about the terror of the Oh.
That was a really good looking arena from TFT too. It's like very good bow usage and roll slashes and whatnot, but unfortunately taking the death.
Yeah.
First of many, don't you worry.
I suspect we got a comfy 4-hour estimate. So obviously that means both runners will be deathless from here on out.
For the context, Thresh's PV in this very category is sub 2 hours. So
okay, so there is
he got the sub 2.
significant
That's
built-in
amazing.
buffer time.
Do you know if that PB is deathless, TFT?
I have no idea. You'll have to ask him when he gets here.
All right. Impromptu interview.
Yeah. How many people in the community have run Masochist percent?
2?
Okay.
Sounds right.
Only 2.
I ran about a quarter of it before being ultimately stopped. I ran up to, like, the first attempt I had was thwarted by accidentally autopiloting and picking up, like, the first safety seed that any percent gets. Because, yeah, that's the other thing. Low percent, by its nature in this game, means that you cannot pick up or plant seeds, because those are all 1/5 of 1%, and none of them are necessary. And then I ran it back and made it, like, through a couple avas, but have never completed a run.
Alright, Crow pulling up to the Garden of the Door. A very tricky fight with only Umbrella. Let's see how they handle it.
Oh yeah, with the lower damage from the umbrella, it definitely messes up some of that timing. Some good dodges going on there. TFT now also rolling into the Guardian of the Door fight.
Yeah, you actually need to dodge the attacks, because you can't kill them quickly enough to just ignore it.
That's beautiful. Recapturing the magic of your casual experience by actually having to fight some of these bosses. I'm so excited for Betty.
I'm going full casual for that fight. I'm telling you now. I'm not even going to do roll strats.
TFT falling off.
Yeah, is the
Oh.
gate open? Or do they clip through it?
That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I thought the
You can clip through it in some really extreme situations. So
Wait,
Guardian?
and the Guardian? Oh, what if the Guardian fell? That would have been pretty sick.
Yeah, I don't know if they can fall.
I was gonna say, that gate looked kind of open.
I've definitely
Wait,
seen
that
them
gate-
crawl up there, though, on the wall, and it makes them hard to hit.
Gotcha, yeah.
Well, as I was saying before, it seems like it's the return of the ice cream truck that has plagued me my entire streaming career, so let me know if you can hear it.
Why would that be a plague?
Because it sits outside of my apartment for 2 to 3 hours, playing the same 30-second clip of music over and over
Okay,
again. That's the true masochist percent. It seems to have driven past. We are spared today.
Small blessing.
Less.
So yes, it turns out the lore is actually not any different just because the run is longer. Shocking, I know, to most people involved in speedrunning, but actually the game is remarkably consistent in the story it is attempting to tell. It's only the speedrunners that do silly things to it.
Also, both runners suboptimally playing in English for that sweet, sweet grandma text, which I don't blame them for.
Yeah, Grandma Text and Frog King.
Oh, and Crow.
Don't call me out like this in front of a live stream.
I will not be the subject of Grandma's ire today.
It's not that sweet, traditional Chinese abuse. Or is that simplified? I forget.
It's simplified, that's
Oh.
quicker than the other one.
No. Here we are.
Actually, that's a good question. How many text boxes, like, repeat when on death? I feel like boss intros get skipped when you come back there, but, like, is the Chinese time save going to be higher since we'll be seeing text boxes more often, potentially?
I don't think any text boxes really repeat after death. I could be wrong, though.
Well, Pro will bank his free 2 text boxes of time save.
I'll be very glad
Or whatever it is.
Which it was probably canceled out by the time it took to actually switch languages, but, you know.
I don't need to
It's
get
about
that.
the principle.
Oh, I
Not
forget how to do this.
grabbing the door.
Yeah.
I'm not grabbing
This is,
Yeah.
wow.
bold.
Whatever.
This is a very bold move right there.
Best part of Umbrella runs, we get to meet Pothead.
I'm going to be Pod,
Yay,
don't worry.
Pothead. Okay. TFT grabbing the door.
There is a way to do Pothead skip on Umbrella, but I did not take time to learn it, so I'm not going to.
I saw it once and I was like, oh, okay, I got it. And then I didn't have it anymore.
I feel like actively learning Umbrella tech falls somewhat outside of the spirit of this challenge.
Exactly.
I mean, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I think Shresh tried to teach me, and I just like could not do it. It's tough. All right, so we enter the right side arena, which is rather obnoxious. The grunts and archers they all have 3 HP, so there's 6 umbrella hits, and the mages are 10.
That's so many hits. Okay, both runners dealing with this pretty well, though.
Even with the death, we have the pretty good sync going right here.
Yeah.
It's because I changed my language. It's the only reason.
That must be what it is.
Yep.
TFT taking a save point
Oh,
to get
that's...
well for heals and also getting all the enemies off of
Yeah, I
them.
don't have to do that. Let's go.
I love the realization that you don't actually need to grab the soul orbs.
Yeah. Good
Shoutouts
job
also.
combating muscle memory there.
Yup.
Shoutouts also to short categories like Hot Pot and also low strength any percent, I guess.
Oh, you know what I need to do this?
But yeah, apart from not having to go and grab extra soul orbs, I think left side estate just looks roughly the same. Ooh, can we get the archer to light that for us? Very nice.
Yes. I can.
Left side's a little more obnoxious with the enemies chasing you. I started doing left side first in my umbrella runs because dealing with the 6 HP enemies chasing you is kind of annoying.
But they're such a good source of mana.
Just don't miss.
Ah, this rare cutscene we never get to see in any other category.
Would
With the
anyone
beautiful
like
music.
some
So nice.
soup?
Look at the mage kind of creeping behind you and Pothead. Mage just wants to hang too.
Just want
That's
some
why they
soup. Is
follow
that
you
so
around.
bad?
Yes. Yes, it is. The soup is literally his life force. You can't just have it like that. Come on. You gotta be better friends.
But he just lets the soup leak out of his head in that one cutscene.
But he lets it. It's consensual.
Okay.
You see?
Alright, so here's our first major, other than like the mere act of equipping Umbrella, this is the point at which the any percent run gets strength to alternate any percent runs DNI. So this is where the amount of damage, or the number of hits needed to get through any given enemy skyrockets relative to a more conventional any percent run.
And even umbrella runs, or at least my route, would get strength 1, magic 1 here too, which is a lot actually.
I didn't pick up the seed. Don't worry.
Yep, the first challenge. And they skipped the
This
seed.
right here, that's what cost me my first Masochist run. It's right
you
there.
walk-
It's so tantalizing.
Crow walking right up to the seed even allows the interact dialogue to pop up and then walks away.
It can't control me.
But we're going for it again. I gotta get it.
Ooh, Salem skip.
The range of the umbrella is embarrassingly small. I'm learning this a little too quickly. Oh,
It's also just your strength level, right? Your range actually scales with strength.
Yeah, both.
if TFT got it.
Just gathered around the
Neither
campfire
of you
here,
have- oh, okay.
hanging out.
Wait. One of the runners has gotten it, and
FT getting outwitched here. You hate to see it.
yeah.
Is there any
Sacrificing-
other
Sorry, go ahead.
any other dependency, like besides just angle of your shot? Like it's not graphics or FPS dependent or anything, is it?
It's the angle, I'm fairly sure.
Yeah, I mean, I
If
think
it
you also
helps-
do need to get back into the room fast enough.
Yeah.
But yeah,
If it helps, I usually stand farther to the left of the fire pit. It helps with the angling a bit better.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
First try.
First try.
First
try.
First try.
Just building in time safe for next time.
For the future run back that we all know is happening
Yeah.
exigently.
I don't know about you guys, but I've golded every single split, so I mean...
Crow aggroing all the pots at once.
Yep.
I can't say I
I
recommend.
like to live dangerously.
Any percent strats.
If it works in any percent, it's got to work here, right?
It must
took
be
one
the same
damage.
thing.
Yeah,
I did-
go ahead and do any percent strats against Big Pot. I'm sure it'll work out.
What, you reading my mind here? I'm only doing this for the mana. And I didn't even fill up. Oh wait, I start with 3 hits. Forgot. Oh, and I goofed that up. Oh, jeez. I forgot how long he rolls.
Yeah.
Do I play this safe?
Rolls for a very long time.
Such a jerk. Just whiff all of them, why don't I?
How much health does Big Pot have? I think like 20 something.
Too much.
Don't know actual numbers.
I think it's like 22 or something like that.
Auto aim seems to not want to work for you today.
Yeah, I'm really upset with Otto. Ugh.
1
Ooh.
HP. Let's go.
Crow rolling into Imploft with 1 HP.
Yeah. That's a thing.
Not opening the shortcut, not taking a save and quit or anything. We're living dangerously.
All of that is cheating. And I expect my opponent to do no such thing. Okay. Okay.
This is fine.
This is spooky, but it's fine. This is fine.
I mean, shoot, I've already died here like 4 or 5 times in this scenario, so shout outs to Crow for hanging on.
Oh, you're trying to get to the other side of the room?
No, I'm not. I wanted to get that. I wanted to open up that secret path above to get the, you know what's called that thing with the extra soul orb because I need the soul orbs.
Gotcha. And also killing every single enemy in Imploft just gives you enough safety soul for the
Yeah.
upgrades that you're not going to get.
Exactly. Exactly, right? At this point, it's bound to just be quicker to do this, so I don't die in the next section.
TFT also down to 1 health in Imploft right now.
It's fine.
No one has ever been bullied by Imploft.
Today.
Yet.
We were jealous of Hellroom and, you know, Hollow Knight, so we had to have our own.
God,
It's okay.
imagining imps but with the power to teleport. Thank you for casting my nightmares this evening.
Alright, TFT probably making up some time there. That's pretty
You've lived?
reasonable.
I killed every single imp, but I lived.
Did Ditto.
It's just about parity between the runners. Makes perfect sense.
All right, here we have probably the hardest arena in Manor, I think. The grunts with a lot of HP are a bit of a problem.
Respawning grunts. with
Yeah.
High HP.
Oh,
Sort of hard to avoid, like, dispatching a wave or two of grunts just because how far and how fast they follow you.
The Crow gets through it right as GFT is starting. So we're one Lickitung arena behind between the runners.
that Lickitung, not fun.
It's probably like just the difference in Salem skips right there.
It's Slowpoke community day. That's exciting. We are all the Slowpokes today.
Slowpokes fighting Lickitungs. It's
Meant to be.
fitting. Yeah.
Gen 1 out here.
All right, TFT making it through the grunt arena. His key is almost at the major arena. One more room.
I'm
It took
sorry.
so much mental power not to collect that soul.
Sorry, I ever disparaged low strength Lickitungs after fighting Umbrella Lickitungs.
Yes, this
It's
was
fine,
all
you can-
just a plot to normalize the low strength any percent route.
No,
Make
we can
it
still.
seem less
we can
bad
still
by
make fun of it.
comparison.
It's like twice as good as what you're currently doing.
Still 4 times as bad as high strength. I said it.
It's just
Oh,
math.
neither of those hit? I'm offended. I hate this. Oh, that was luck.
Making heavy use of deflex here for damage.
I mean,
Whoa,
that's sort of
what?
what you got.
What did you just do there, friend?
Watching the deflect use is actually quite satisfying.
Yeah, it's pretty
Big
sweet.
fan.
Couldn't have gotten through that without those mages. They were real clutch. Best allies.
Yeah, this is
Yet you still won't give them any soup.
Solid.
It's the third arena, but it's definitely a lot easier than the grunt one.
Yeah. Is it
Not that.
intentionally meant to be the last arena? Because you could theoretically grab the key and go to that arena second.
That's always like it's always the mages last.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
no
like
matter
in
what.
Hundo,
Yeah.
it flips
Yeah.
the other way.
Are dynamic.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
I was actually messing around. I was curious what would happen if you did like Crow 1 last. So like you go to Crow 1, get the key, don't do that arena, do that arena last, and to see what happens. But nothing interesting happens. Unfortunately, you still get the mages.
That's actually really cool.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So it is intended to be, like the quote unquote hardest arena, but the mages, they're less chasey than the grunts for sure, and using deflex helps a ton.
So Avarice.
Umbrella.
Yeah.
That exists.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like wave 4 of this Avarice in particular is just brutal when you don't have damage. Like,
Wave
imps
2 is pretty
and,
gross too, to be fair.
imps
I
and
mean,
anything else.
I guess if you're not trying to go fast, wave 2 isn't too bad. When you're trying to go fast, you just do not have enough damage to kill the explodey pots, and it gets real obnoxious.
Don't worry, I was demonstrating the points. There's no other reason I died there.
Just showing exactly how annoying Wave 2 is.
We appreciate your service.
Thank you for the demonstration.
Crow, meanwhile, on 1 HP, going into final wave, it looks like.
I got 1 HP in the first wave. I'm just sweating over here.
Wave 1 actually does look quite brutal.
Now we lead everyone on a wild goose chase.
This is the quack strat. I learned this from your, event last summer.
True. We're smuff skipping here. That's.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure this was a Masochist NMG run. Is the problem? Can't be disclosing all the tech.
Yeah, not a bad strat though.
Please keep.
Lickitungs will always use their shield slam forever and ever until you actually break their shield. So you can just sort of have them sit with their shield down for a long time while you deal with everything else.
This Lickitung trying to go super out of frame.
No kidding. That probably gave you enough
And,
time to catch
wow.
up.
Crow makes it.
The slowest one of my life. I feel like that was slower than my casual.
It's better than dying.
True. That first wave was real bad though. My timings on those deflects.
I mean, TFT getting abused a little bit by asymmetrics once more. In those early
Yeah.
waves.
And Crow.
Why did
grabs
I
the
do that?
GG.
Why did I do that? Y'all said you were gonna tell us not to. Why didn't anyone catch me?
For seeds, yes.
I was watching TFT.
Also, Crow not having mana to light the torch. Kind of unfortunate. I have to go all the way back up
Oh,
in
Where
the
wow.
the heck is the
worst designed room in the game.
David Finn? I need you here, stat.
Yeah, honestly, let's tag in some devs. Devs are on Masochist percent. Surely, since it was clearly intended and all.
Clearly.
Clearly. Alright, TFT on the final wave. Let's go.
Also, the worst part of this is you can't even pick up the umbrella for swag, like while
No.
leaving at 1 because you already have it.
You can hear that, can't you? The car outside playing music. If you can't, great.
Only vaguely. You're good.
It's vibrating my entire apartment. The bass is so much.
True masochism percent.
I made sure the whole city was in on me getting harassed today.
TFT was just the last Lickitung. I always struggle with it when they're facing the other direction, though.
Yes, I agree.
Very unusual.
Everything's fine.
Gets
It's
it.
fine.
I mean, clearly everything is fine. You're getting a nice new hat. That's the best case scenario.
A nice new hat.
I think the thing that is throwing me off the most is the lack of range on the umbrella
Yes.
without upgrades.
Yes.
The number of times I've gotten hit because I've been expecting the range to be slightly longer and not do something I thought it would is way too high.
I 100% agree. That is actually the hardest part of this so far.
That's what got me off of like when I was routing low strength for with sword. Doing 0 strength mushroom dungeon, it wasn't so bad having no damage, but what was really bad was not having any range to deal with spiders. You just have to get so close to them, and it's really annoying. Alright, but in Ruins we do have bomb flowers, which do not care if you have an umbrella or not.
Imagine the like environmental damage scaled with your actual weapon. Brutal.
I would have opted out of this. I don't need that.
Crow almost
do not.
gave a second soul orb. Almost.
No,
The
I
real
didn't.
question is, where are my bomb plants in the later parts of the game that I can use?
Oh, just do
The bomb
green
spell?
green smell arena. Yeah, exactly.
Fair.
Okay. You know how this is the easiest trick in the game? I missed it twice.
Making up for Salem skip. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sportsmanship. Sports crowship.
Yes. Squawk. Or something.
Caw? Wait. Crow's caw. Yeah.
Which squawk has caw in it, so I mean, what's the problem?
True.
Honestly, squawk or something solid contender if I ever need to
Easy.
replace my live
No,
split.
I don't
Muscle
need that.
memory.
I don't need that.
Oh,
Okay,
Yep.
I needed the soul. I needed the soul.
Or you
Also,
just
that's
wanted to
just-
use the bomb plant
Yes.
more.
It's so satisfying to do that part, you know?
True. Truly.
So I believe grunts in this area have 4 HP, so we're up to 8 hits with umbrella.
Or one with the bomb plant.
Yep.
I could
What is-
deflect all that fire. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't
Some
have
more
to
muscle
count.
memory at play.
Oh,
Andy
wait.
grabbing the soul orb.
Hey, got the
Hey,
text. Go.
first soul orb.
I had to
At
even.
least that's. Ooh, okay. Y'all really, playing games over here.
Honestly, the kindest part of this is that soul orbs thankfully are not percent, so that it's not run invalidating. Because that muscle memory
Yeah.
is way harder than the muscle memory of picking up seeds.
True. Unless, you run TE and Hundo where you pick up every seed every time and it's ingrained into your head.
Yeah, but why would you do that? Hypothetically speaking.
Well, just because they are the best categories, I'm just saying.
I will not stand for this all shrines erasure.
Hey, as the former world record holder of all shrines, I agree, actually.
Yay, bomb plant arena. I think this arena will probably be the one that looks the most similar to normal any percent playthroughs.
Yep.
Due to just how heavily bomb plants are used in it.
Oops. That's not how that works.
Crow skipping the stump soul.
Well, yeah, I don't need it. Alright. Get your keepo and rhythms in chat.
Sax is in the chat.
Saxophones.
Oh. No! Wow, Mika just straight up.
Decard D.
Ouch! Mika's like, how about no?
Rejected.
It's just
Okay.
a little bit.
Sorry, Mika. And then still adds one, we appreciate. Oh, you You
Oh.
tab entered instead of tab entered.
Amazing.
Excellent. But the no message afterwards was just so good.
It was honestly a
It's
power
so
move.
good. Yeah.
We're gonna pretend like it wasn't the tab, even though it's funny because it's better the other way. Key thing here is you need to run away, otherwise it will absolutely spawn on the other side of that gate, and then you have to wait a cycle. Don't ask me why I know that.
I successfully got tree stump solar. Don't worry.
Yes.
I'm glad it was successful.
Meanwhile, Crow grabbing Soul Orb in Mushroom Dungeon.
Oh, jeez. I'm sitting here making fun of you for grabbing Soul as I grab Soul.
And that's the true beauty of Masochist percent.
Also, we're really starting to see the lack of upgrades coming in here in Mushroom Dungeon. Spiders, there's no good way to kill them.
I mean, there's no good way to kill them, even Strength 5 sword, but...
I mean, you at least one-shot them. But now we're in two-shot territory no matter what we do.
One shot presupposes that you can hit them in the first place.
That was some master dodging by these spiders.
Yeah, how many bombs did I try and hit them with? And they're just like, nah.
I think it was about 3. Yeah.
I'm very
And I
upset
think you
about it.
successfully killed one of them using 3 bombs.
You didn't have to point it out.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Just
TFT
stressing to the
demonstrating
rest
a
of the viewers
spawning
how difficult the
I thought I
spiders
was
are.
far. I was not.
Well, that's not what I want to do, but... Get out of my way, friend. Since I have a high chance of dying, I'm just opening up this path.
Seems reasonable.
Still
Safe
trying
strats,
this.
you love to see it.
TFT trying to use the bomb flower to deal with spiders. A little more successful, maybe.
Yeah, it didn't work for either of us, did it?
I think it was 2 spiders in 3 bomb plants, or 2 bomb plants there.
Can he die over there?
Crow dealing with their first hammer bro. Coincidentally at 1 HP, I'm sure.
Also marking the first time
Plan.
I can hear the ice cream truck music. Feels very apt for the hammer bro.
He taking is this your first death?
Yeah.
Valiant effort.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
What, 40 minutes of Masochist, 1 death? That's a really good ratio.
Yeah.
Let's
Did
hope
I
we
miss
keep that ratio.
taking the shortcut? I thought Crow mentioned.
I opened up the other shortcut, but I didn't open up that one. And I
I
still,
see.
for some reason, chose not to open it again. It's whatever. We're
At
committed.
this point, it's about sending a message. Yeah, exactly.
I'm really glad I didn't die.
Oh my
TFT.
gosh. TFT.
That door isn't a super big deal anyways. It's like a 5-second walk from the other door, but anyways.
Yeah. It's a straight shot from the other one. Just through a couple transitions.
Yeah, let's see some Fireball strats. Fireball's being pretty effective against Hammer Bros as they hit both the shield and the Hammer Bro.
We will angle shoot for any advantage you can get in these arenas.
Oh, I buffered the wrong input there.
I think TFT was very bullied by that one hammer bro.
Yeah, it just kind of took 4 hammers in a row in the face.
I believe.
I let that hit me. I didn't even see it really coming.
So it seems we've hit the first major arena roadblock for both runners.
Unsurprisingly, in Mushroom Dungeon.
Yeah.
Hammer
Have we
Bros.
reconsidered
Bad.
just-
Who knew?
We could just do like an umbrella run, right? Yeah? Right? It's not too late.
Sorry, the stream title has been set, so can't change
I'm a
that.
moderator.
There's
I-
like
I
a
can-
layout already in place.
I can just bang title and change it up. I have this power.
Do you have the power to dodge these Hammer Bros?
Listen, alright? This is a time of... I'm sensitive, alright? You can't be doing this to me.
Actually, looking substantially cleaner. I spoke a little bit too soon. I was about to say substantially cleaner on both ends, but then spiders. It's always spiders.
Oh, thank
Oh.
goodness.
Amazing.
TFT making the bold decision not to heal with that pot because it is illegal. Good talk.
I thought... I can't count.
Don't worry, I am not doing this on HP. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, TFT also. Well, I was going to say opening the shortcut probably a good call anyways, but TFT opening every shortcut along the way.
Oh,
I thought I had
Wait.
iframes.
I could have death warped back. I missed out.
Yeah. I really thought I had iframes there. Have I said recently how much I hate spiders?
I feel like the sentiment is shared by everyone bearing witness to this today.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure if this is actually what happened, but something that I did notice with Umbrella and took me a while to get used to is when you roll slash, you don't have like when you start your roll slash, your roll iframes just go away.
What?
So like a lot of times, if you're like rolling towards an enemy, hoping to dodge and then roll slash, you'll often just get got.
And today we learned.
Yeah, bad news to me. Yeah, really it does come down to just spiders being absolute bullies in all of these arenas.
Yeah, they take like 2 spells or like way too many umbrella hits to kill. TFT making it through Crow 3 though.
Alright, and Key having much better dodge RNG with this spider is nice.
Hi, Angie. Wait, what am I doing?
Where are you going?
I was like, the
Hunter
crow is
routing?
absolute
Hunter?
here. I was like,
I-
this is a seed. I can't pick this
When-
up because it's a
when
seed.
Crow said I Angie, and then just started heading up the stairs, I actually thought that he was just like, I'm out of this run. I'm gone. I'm not picking up
Doing
this
something different.
Crow soul. Like,
I opened the gate up there, and when I walk to the door, the stream just drops.
it's that
Nope.
hundo muscle memory.
No, for some reason in my head, I fully convinced myself that, like, oh yes, the crow is up here. It's never once been up there, but
Oh.
it is today.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try and host a pool party. I've never hosted one before this, so this might go horribly wrong.
Heck
Did Super Swimmers
yeah.
know pool party?
Yes,
Blind
let's pool party it.
strats.
Ah,
Oh my
you're a
word.
jerk.
Oh, that was close.
That was close. Yes?
Hey.
All right, one in the pool.
Also, TFT boldly not opening the Crow 4 shortcut.
Mostly because I forgot it even exists.
That's the strat.
Fair
That's the
enough.
speedrunner brain strat that we all came to see.
Getting some nice multi-hits with the fireballs, though.
Oh, so it's that its turn radius is so bad it just turns into the water. I get it now.
I mean, sometimes it really does look like they're just like
They
angling to take a dip.
Yeah, sometimes they really just turn and walk straight in. I don't know if the logic for how they move is different based on if they still have their shield or not, but I feel like I've historically had much more success with Pool Party at post shield break. But with Umbrella, that's a lot harder.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm
Yeah,
on
they
the hunt.
tend to. I mean, some of them you, like they will always open. Like this first one will always open up by like walking towards you and like throwing a fireball. So you typically break his shield, but some of them you don't have to because they're gonna like open up with hammer swings anyways. I don't think their movement is any different though.
This is not going to end well.
Gotcha.
Water Arena being the worst. More at
I
11.
did go into it with 2 health, so that is definitely a choice I made.
Did you open the shortcut?
Yeah. No.
Okay. No.
I opened one of them. I was like, I'm going to open the shortcut, and then I proceeded to not open up the shortcut.
TFT successfully getting that first one.
Whoop!
Ooh, that was a good dodge there.
Stop it. Okay, so never mind me breaking the shields.
It's only 6 umbrella swings.
Wait, what? Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. I think it was the fireball that I was about to throw somehow intersected your hitbox and you took damage from it. It was in fact very
Oh
strange.
shoot! I hit the wrong button. How did I survive
Oh, that was
that?
good.
Thank you, friend.
Yes?
Oh,
Oh,
barely.
if only that
One
last
of
one
them
had
decided to
followed.
be.
Wow, nice.
Alright.
You making it.
You know what I
As
can
I
do
say.
too?
Nicely done, TFT.
Nicely done.
Alright, we're back to
Yeah.
basically
Executing.
synced.
Yeah. Pool party strats.
Full party and
Was
Thistle
that
Skip.
a thistle skip? Let's go.
Which is funny because the split is called Rip Thistle Skip.
Well, now it's been revived. It's a zombie thistle skip.
My
Witches
heart is
and zombies
racing.
and crows, oh my.
Crow stopping at the seed to give it the respect it deserves.
Yeah,
TFT
exactly.
doing something similar.
Yep. Building it a little bit with the umbrella, making sure it doesn't get wet.
Now, Ava 2 with this build is basically free, right?
I
Yeah.
can't think of a single
Yeah.
enemy that gives Umbrella
Totally.
problems.
It's free.
Absolutely. That's
I'm not worried at all.
definitely the definition of the word free.
I mean, look, I come from speedrunning Hollow Knight, and we all know that the free noun, not technically impossible.
Excuse me? Excuse me? You know what? No, we're restarting. I'm not starting here at 2 damage. We just go.
See,
It's
not
too early.
technically impossible. Therefore, free.
See, I finished it already. Wait, it's making me do it again? That's so strange. Am I
Must
stuck
be
in
a
loop?
glitch.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I am.
Yeah, I have to imagine the optimal strat for this first wave is like stand far away and spam deflects on the fireballs, and like get bow shots or something. But that's a lot easier said than done, I guess.
Nice. Oh wait, you guys aren't mages.
Also, I'm sure elite archers are completely reasonable to kill with Umbrella with no upgrades.
Oh yeah, no
I mean,
problem. at all.
eventually it comes to a point where you're just sort of awkwardly circling the archer, going thwack, 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 and at that point, it's just a matter of time.
TFD leaving the killing of spiders to the
Oh, to the big bird.
to
Very
the
smart.
bazooka. Very good.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was hoping to do. I'm not copying him at all, I promise. Also, don't get poisoned, me.
There's so many
Poison
spiders
is
in this wave. It is
bad for your
actually
health.
It's
quite
unfair.
ridiculous.
Also, this final mage wave, where sadly you can't just stand in the middle of the room and deflect and one-shot everything. I'm not nervous for TFD at all here. Oh,
I
Oh,
got sniped off screen.
Oh, I disagree with that.
yeah, I think
Said no.
that was an iframe roll slash thing that just happened to crow there. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Oh shoot!
oh gosh. Definitely not nervous for Crow here.
Man, this final wave is like a lot scarier than I remember in my speedrun. It's weird.
Wacky.
The
how
range
that
on this,
happens.
thank you, green friend.
And then you killed it.
Yes, he served his purpose valiantly.
Oh, I thought that was.
I
I thought
the
Crow
baby.
just killed the very last mage while standing right next to the torch. I'm afraid. But there was one more.
Yeah.
Absolutely never killed anyone before.
Yeah, the torch lighting definitely have not taken a death from that before. And GG Crow.
Thank you.
All
Now
right,
I
two
have the
spells
actual
down.
ability. I'm gonna carry through the rest of this.
Yeah, now we have bombs, which actually deal damage. Or, well, more damage at least.
So what? It does. One bomb is the equivalent of what? 6 umbrella swings?
Yeah,
Yeah, clutch.
3 arrows, yeah.
Don't hit myself. Cool. We're good. I almost autopilot to that soul. Who needs it?
It's the temptation is always strong. Shoutouts also to the lamppost pips.
Hey man, we don't get to talk anymore, and it makes me sad. One day I hope that we can, patch this up, what we have between us, because I miss you. All right, friend. Have a good one.
I actually completely forgot that you were going to walk to Darwin, and I was just like, yep, this is completely normal and ordinary.
Marie Antoinette gets to live the rest of her life happily. No threats of damage.
Only because it would take so long to actually finish Marie off.
Listen, all right, that's not what I meant.
So as we head into Castle Lockstone, just a reminder that I think the grunts in this area have 5 HP now, and halberds have like 20 something. It's a lot.
Is it really that much? That's wild.
It might be a little under 20, but yeah, it's more than like 17. Somewhere in that range. TFT
Hey, we're
wants to get
skipping
on
a
the
tick.
final mage wave. This time 2 HP.
I wish you the best of luck. Oh, don't you worry, Grad. I literally have it on my second monitor right now.
I don't
just saw it happen.
I don't think there's a single commentator who is not at least a little bit.
It's been on my second monitor the whole time. I keep looking over all of Pantheons.
At least now we can finally get math in.
Exactly.
All right, TFT rocking the nice new hat.
GG.
I think the real question is, are any of these runners gonna get a 30048?
It's
I mean,
within the realm of possibility, right? Just don't die to Betty too often.
About that, see, I'm gonna die to Betty very often. How effective are bomb strats still on this one? Let's see.
I mean, it is still your single biggest source of damage.
Wait,
Well-
is Crow doing Crow 2 first?
Yes.
Ooh.
Or I too will say hi to Darwin. Hi, Darwin.
Oh, hey friends. Have you considered not doing that to me? Because I'd appreciate it.
I soft locked the game. 1 second.
Oh,
Oh.
did you roll slash Instador and fall off?
You called it.
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
Okay, TIL, that's a soft lock.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you Instador and like also fall off the edge, you soft lock. You're like stuck and can't move.
That's hysterical.
It's quite easy to do with Umbrella Roll Slash because you can get Instadors with Umbrella Roll Slash, but you can also fling yourself off very easily.
Oh no!
TFT, no!
What's the issue? Oh.
Speedrun brain, no!
Oh no. Was that a delete and start a new one?
That was.
Ugh.
I guess
Is
we're
there a
going
way I
again.
can, like, wait, can I send you like
No,
my
no.
file or something? There's a way we
That's
can
cool.
do it, right? Right?
Yeah, you can fix it pretty easily with debug. I'm sure if you wanted to.
I listen. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it if you want to debug one real quick. You going for it?
TFT did a save quit and accidentally deleted their file.
Ooh.
That is the most like believable thing, like 100% believable thing.
Or rather, they didn't save quit. They soft locked and I think restarted.
Yeah, I restarted my game and muscle memory
File.
into
Into
deleting the
s-
save file.
I see. Yeah. That muscle memory.
And then I hit the. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great.
I mean, there's gotta be a file, like a practice file or something. You won't get the achievement, but I think ultimately we'd rather have the race
I
continue.
rolled through that, but you know, sometimes
Yeah.
the game just disagrees with you.
I mean, I can look into it. Give me a second. Here, we'll hang out with there we go, Paul Blart.
Ball plart.
I mean, given that you don't need any upgrade, I mean, yeah, with debug it'd be very easy to fix. Or I guess you need doors. Yeah,
Wait, holy crap, that's actually his canon name. I thought the community just called him that.
Nope. This is what you get for not reading anything ever, Quack.
Look, I may be stupid, but I'm also dumb. Okay, to be fair, you could not have convinced me that Ballplart was real after having introduced me to Leg Day and Arm Day.
And Marie Antoinette.
Like, you can't be like,
and
Okay.
I was supposed to say, you can't be like, yeah, the
Robespierre.
community never names characters silly, silly things. Anyway, here's Leg Day.
I have a solution.
Okay.
The solution is that I use one of the save states on the speedrun site. Shoutouts to the speedrun site.
Yes. I am
Shout
going
out.
to take this
Nice.
moment to
And
run
one
the rest
upper
of the
casserole.
book.
Shout outs to Upper Casserole for great resources.
But it'll have upgrades though, right?
It will. Oh, it is the.
If it's Umbrella. I
Oh,
mean, you
'cause
could
it's
use it
Umbrella.
and then like use debug mode to get rid of all
Yeah,
the upgrades.
I think that's what I got to do.
Well,
And then you'll just have 50,000 soul or whatever it is for no apparent reason.
Now the question is: there any way to reset my timer to be 58 minutes or whatever?
Yeah, that I don't think you could do easily.
So, how's everyone's day?
post now in the chat your favorite Death's Door copy pasta and or Chromorbid copy pasta in general.
I've got one. I will share mine.
Oh, okay, yes, Upper. No, Upper, this is your shot at redemption, I believe. I can't tell you how much psychic damage Firecrackers does to me every time.
Firecrackers. Of course, I had to post it twice, once for each of the racers. And actually, we can post it for everyone here. Wait.
There are no Death's Door pastas in Key's Discord, but how else am I to learn about
Wow.
whether or not crows are water birds?
Cannot believe
Okay, I'm back.
he doesn't even have, our Crow doesn't even have the Waterbird copy pasta in there.
Oh yeah, I Google it every time because that's the joke, is that you just Google it.
Oh, fair enough.
It doesn't work. It's not like the top results on Google anymore, though. Sadly,
It isn't, but if actually it's back to it again. I just
Oh,
Googled "Can crows swim" and it was the first one. So if we continue to keep
All
Googling
right,
it,
time to settle
we
this once and for all. So first of all, when I Google "can crows," my Google auto completes it to "can crows talk." And my top result is not the "can crows swim." I have only waterfowl have the extra coating on their feathers that allows this.
yeah.
A crow could, in the strictest and most literal sense, fall into water and then fly again, but not without a period of drying off, which is honestly equally funny.
Yeah, it's not bad either. Yeah, it's true.
right there. They're both in my Discord now. Okay,
Thank you.
doing the heavy lifting for these communities. All right.
It's true. Truly the
What would you do
the hero
without
we
me?
needed. The hero we needed.
Also, is TFT back? Are you trying to get the timer working?
I don't think I can get the timer working, but I think otherwise pretty much set to go.
We can add the 1 of 4 or whatever to it at the end. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have some really weird splits for a bit. No, let's not worry about it. Everything's fine.
Everything is perfect. I could not have imagined this run going any other way.
I also wasn't recording anyway, so it's not like I even lost the valid run. So we're all good.
Valid.
Oh, actually, the one thing I need to do is I need to turn off debug mod.
You also need to get the umbrella because it looks like you're holding a sword.
I'll grab it on the way back. I don't
I
think
guess you
that's
can
super big
grab
of a
it.
deal.
Yeah. Like you could use debug mode because I guess you can just grab the umbrella.
One sec. I'm gonna restart everything really quick just to get everything completely set up on my end.
I did kind of appreciate this, only because I was like, maybe I should go to the bathroom before we start. I'm like, nah, I'm fine. And then by the time we got to Guardian of the Door, I'm like, I'm kind of need to use the restroom. So
Okay, this should be the last thing, and as long as the game cooperates. All right, I think we're good.
All right. I guess 3, 2, 1, go.
yeah, I'll be
Those
back
form-
here in a second. I'm doing something very important in chat. Oh, wait, do we already have?
Command
Yeah.
name already exists.
There is a waterbird command, but it's not.
Oh, okay. Well, then I got this. I got this, friends.
So here I am getting the standard umbrella partway through the run, and your Masochist percent run as you do.
Did someone alias it? No, but I was adding a separate one, Grad. You can see how it's Waterburb instead of Waterbird.
They both exist.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying now.
Amazing.
But I assumed Waterburb didn't exist.
No, they both do.
I'm confirming I don't have any upgrades. That is not what I had.
Excellent confirmation.
Give me
Okay.
1 second.
It's some quick debug, maybe?
Yeah, I got to debug again.
It's the witch. We found them.
I've definitely found that upgrades don't persist between in debug. If you modify your upgrades, they don't last between save widths. Or
I might just have to be stuck with debug mod on.
I mean, I'm more than happy to quickly send over a copy of my save file if that's something that works.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. When do I get to have Barb sing to us? I want her to sing.
I too would enjoy a category where we get Barb to sing to us.
Here's a question that I totally know the answer to, but for all the people in chat who might not, what exactly are the requirements for that?
You get Barb to sing.
You know what? That's a great question. I totally know the answer too, but I want chat to have the opportunity to educate us.
That would be great.
Is it? And this is just a complete guess here by me because clearly I'm an expert in Barb percent. It's post lighting all of the torches and about to head into the elevator? Question mark.
Something like that. Or are you talking about the magnum opus achievement? Because
that's post
Betty.
Betty, yeah. But Barb does sing twice for us.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time in the forest, on camp.
Oh, is that
Free
one?
Antoinette ready for her close up.
I thought there was
She does
another
it.
time where she sings and
She definitely sings in the forest. When you go to mom camp, she sings before you take the elevator. Is there another time too?
The
okay.
magnum
Or
opus.
post Betty.
Magnum Opus post Betty kill or something
Mm.
where she writes the she writes a song of your your journey and your accomplishments, and it's funny because it's the same song or the same tune as the one that she sings to you before.
Why is
She
that
gotta get the
on
lyrics right.
Pasta?
My controller seems to not be responding well. This is a 10 out of 10 controller or tech issues. I would just keep going, honestly.
I mean, I'm happy to hang tight. We can chat about Betty a little bit, but yeah.
So here's the problem that I've just discovered, and that is that the King of the Swamp full title card does not fit in a single Twitch message, and therefore it is impossible to add a King of the Swamp command.
Yeah.
I knew that already.
Where does it cut off?
I forgot.
Well, this is what I was trying to do.
You could just say, hit the word count.
Just put it in
early.
delete.
Just call it early.
I mean, we could also initialize the entire thing. Yeah, just King of the Swamp. Okay, we'll get there in a second.
Make the entire thing an acronym.
Exactly.
Alright, Theodore Arena. Not worried about it.
And as we said, Alberts only have like 20 HP.
I think I'm just going to have to very slightly cheat and have debug mod on, but I will not use any of the commands, I promise.
We'll see about that.
We'll see. You will be judged.
It's fine. I'm taking these totally intentional deaths. It's not from my lack of ability to handle these arenas. No siree.
Alright, but here's the question. If you're making the whole thing an acronym, would you initialize OK as 1-O, or like as O or OK?
Okay, for sure, because it's already split in the actual thing, right? It's not
No,
okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're confirming. No upgrades.
Thanks, Darwin.
90,000 soul. Everything is completely ordinary.
Look,
Standard
sometimes you
gameplay
just autopilot
CDMs.
and pick up a soul. We've seen it before.
Yes, one soul.
And sometimes that soul happens to be worth 90,018 or whatever.
Hit the wrong
Okay,
button.
and I think I hid the HP values. So I think we're at completely normal gameplay. I promise.
Get out of that corner, jerk.
Spiders once again doing their damnedest.
Has anyone had the spiders go like in between the statue and
Yep.
the wall in Theodore Arena?
All the
That's
time.
great.
Oh yeah. Just have to wait for them to make their way out.
If any debug features are used, it's just normal witch behavior. Very true, Allie.
Yeah, I have a newfound appreciation for halberds.
They're bullies.
They are
They are.
canonically called chunky dodgers.
Chunky Dodgers.
I
Today
would like to go back in time to a universe where I did not know that.
They said it during the. Did everyone already forget? It was during the
the
dev
interview.
interview
Look,
last
it's
year.
well established
Been a
that
year.
there is only one dev enemy name that I respect.
No, the one that shall not be named.
Apparently it's the wrong one, so I guess skill issue on my part. Everyone go to the Ask Acid Nerf channel in the community Discord and ask them what murderlings are actually called.
Nope.
We all do
They're
it
called
together. If we all do it together, we
They're called murderlings.
can reinforce canon.
She's lying to you.
Is that actually what they call them? Because like I know that that's what they're called in the code. I thought that's where that name.
Well,
comes
I mean,
from.
if it's in the
They
code, I
actually
feel like
call them
that's
that too.
I feel like that's pretty canon.
Are you saying they're called murderlings in the code, Upper?
No.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, I thought murderling had no canon basis, because otherwise this whole routine feels worse.
Also, halberds are actually quite good at dodging bombs. At least in my experience, they have their little like side hop. It's like rather
Oh,
easy to
interesting.
accidentally miss.
So they are in fact dodgers.
It's true.
Chunky ones at that.
That's so how is that for whom on this planet is Chunky Dodger a less cursed expression, a less cursed enemy title than quote unquote murderlings?
Why can't I throw bombs?
Also, Crow, intentionally or not, got the poison mage to hit the halberd there.
It was absolutely intentional, you know? I'm good at this. I know what I'm doing.
How much damage do you poison mages inflict on allies?
I think 3, I want to say.
That's alright, that's real
Yeah, it was a
damage.
bomb.
Pretty decent.
No!
No,
He dodged into my face.
that's why we never use bombs.
I'm committing to diagram strats, though.
Bombs
You
are
committed to
spooky.
Salem Skip.
Did you get the first set of diagram strats?
On the second try, yes. No, I actually failed on the second set, too. So... I forget how to do this.
Would
Okay,
you like
so
some
usually-
coaching?
So it's left, bottom, top, right, correct? No, it's left,
It's left,
right.
bottom, right, and then you slash the top. You slash the left one, arrow bottom, arrow right, slash the top one.
You don't have the diagram in your notes?
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
whoops. Oh gosh. Wow, that
Thistle.
was bad. My bad. Well, you arrow the other two, all right, in some indeterminate order.
The moral of this
Thistle.
story is, if you want to be a real Death's Door speedrunner, you need the MS Paint diagrams tattooed on your body for quick reference.
You do.
I
Do
do
not-
make the rules.
Do not tempt
you-
me. Next time Thistle
you-
comes and visits, I will get that tattoo.
Nice.
Stick and poke tattoo of diagram
Let,
strats. This is me encouraging
let it be
everyone
known
in chat.
that speedrunners don't actually know the game that they're playing. It's all just muscle memory and like hope.
It doesn't reset. Okay.
TFT making some good use of the
Oh.
ice blobs in this arena. Just stay away and spam bombs. Which is
It's
good.
very safe and good strat, especially with all of the ice around.
Bet you I would get
If you
this
want
set
more
in book.
specifics as to where to roll, I can provide that this time.
I don't know if I trust it.
Aw. So like, oh, okay. You got it this time.
First try, every try.
Yeah, absolutely the first try.
Honestly, the way that Crow just did it is
Oh,
feels a lot
Yep.
safer because all the arrows were fired off of solid ground.
ow.
Have we just lapped out new diagram strats?
Perhaps.
I'll boot up MS Paint right now. Don't put it past me.
Ow. I said it before it happened because I knew it was going to happen. Kill him? Kill him? That's not killing him. That's not what I wanted.
So
bad.
someone more on the pulse can correct me on this, but I'm pretty sure that there have not been 4 prior Masochist races. There have been
Yeah, there have been 4 various
there have been-
races of.
4 various community
Hot-hearted.
like show matches.
Oh! Ah! I feel like I disagree with that one.
Oh, you're talking to
yeah,
me. I thought you were talking to us. I was like,
No, I'm talking about
are you aware of 4 secret masochist
Wait.
races?
I'm
I
You're
mean,
talking
what I'm
about-
hearing
you're
is
talking
we
about
have
Halberd, though. Got it.
We have volunteers in the chat right now who will blind Masochist race, is what I'm hearing, right, Chris?
Wait, but okay, a real quick question. Archers have 2 health, correct? Or no? Or they have more than that?
Right? Yeah, it's 3. They take 3
They
hits
have 3.
in state, right?
They do take 3, yes.
So yeah, it's 3.
You
They
sure?
just take 2 hits in the late game when you have like sword 4.
Alright.
Also, a really cool thing in rooms where it's snowing, when you charge up a bomb, it like sucks up all the snow. It's like really cool effect. That I'm not sure
Oh, that's really
everyone's
cool.
aware of, but
Oh, that hammer was like 8 miles wide, apparently.
Yeah, they do that from time to time.
And that was probably wide enough, yeah. That was...
Was anyone else minorly concerned by that saying 2 strength? Or is that just
Oh
me?
no. Are we
yeah,
back?
I think it resets every time you save quit. Unfortunately,
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, is that what's happening, huh?
yeah.
The witch. Back at it again.
Well, if anyone sees it at 2 in the future and I missed it, let me know. I am trying my absolute best to make this a actual run.
I think actually this was fixed in like the newer versions of debug mod. Not that I've used them; I haven't updated it in like years. But
Yeah. Or Ouija does all this work. We just don't update the debug. So Ava 3, right?
yep, Ava 3 is a thing that exists.
How much health does the Smo have?
I don't know, a lot. At least you can just do, butt cheek strats, and sure, it'll take forever, but it's not.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely gonna do butt strats. Like left butt cheek strats are happening.
Sorry, left hip strats.
Well, yeah.
There we go.
Please.
Hey, we're not on
Petty-
GDQ this time. We can say what we want.
Are butt cheek strats really prohibited?
I don't know.
I don't know. This'll call them left hip strats.
I know, I did.
Which was
Oh,
fine.
you did. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember people were like, really now?
I mean, nothing will
Where
be
you
better
at? There
than
you are.
Heck Room. Heck Room lives in my mind rent free.
Wait, which is Heck Room?
Hell Room in Hollow Knight.
Oh.
It's similar. I think it was like a Hotfix show.
Heck
It
Room.
might have been when one and Donathon.
Jesus!
Oh
TFT
no.
doing some hitting themselves with the umbrella, as one can do by roll
Gotta be
slash
one
for
of
the
my
backpack.
favorite strats.
Yeah. I believe that glitch can be done with like any weapon, but it's like actually relatively common if you do umbrella roll slashes into like objects that you hit yourself,
Oh.
which is the worst.
Oh yes, because we talked about this.
Okay, I gotta say, there are at least 2 bombs thrown in this arena by TFT where I was 100% convinced that the halberd was going to jump forward and, like, TFT was going to die to the explosion. So, narrowly dodging death here several times over.
My life only flashed before my eyes 3 times. Don't worry.
Masochism working as intended.
Boomers being spooky as always.
Wait,
Also very
how did
chunky
you do
in
that,
their own
friend?
right.
I'm now super paranoid every time.
Will we see any sick bomb deflects though here in wave 3?
I don't remember how to do bomb deflect, so.
I mean, you're just like,
Oh, like that.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Try to get projectiles in your bomb explosion.
If they're not cowards and not.
I don't know how the like green pod AI works, but it is weird that sometimes they will just like stop firing for a really long time. It seems.
Yeah.
Come on. Too late. Well, see you
So let's
guys in
vote.
about 20 minutes.
At least it's safe.
I would
Don't
not
jinx
have
me.
the patience. I would not have the patience to stay glued to Smuff's left hip for 20 minutes.
I mean, you can use the bow here. Yeah, there you go.
At the end, I was just like, yeah, screw it. Pop, pop.
GG. Bro.
GG.
Was that first try ever 3?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't believe it from how long it took, but that was indeed for sure. Now, the key thing here for anyone watching who's new to the category is like this is a part of the run where you cannot die. It's very important that if you die, it like can basically ruin the entire run.
It took. There was like a 3-second delay where my brain caught up to what you were saying, bro.
Wait, why are you laughing like
It's like,
that's not a real
why-
thing?
Why
Like-
are you not supposed to die to Betty? What? I mean, yeah, like I guess, but why announce
No.
it now? Oh wait, yeah.
See, you
okay.
distracted me and I died, okay? Because I was trying to
I'm
explain to you why this. Well, that's it. That's the run, TFT. You got it from here.
You should
But I
probably
already
delete
validated
your
my
save
run.
file just to be safe.
Oh, what we do again?
Picked up the only weapon in the game that does less than the umbrella. The hook shot.
Yes.
I know it's technically slower, but I'm also trying to minimize the amount of save and quits I do as much as possible, so I don't forget to reset the strength modifier.
Oh, I thought so. You don't delete it, is what you were gonna say.
Well, like, yes, that too, but that was implied.
And off the question in chat, yeah, Ali, Masochist is basically the true low percent. I think the low percent definition that at least I recall commonly seeing circulating around the Death's Door community involves grabbing Umbrella, even though it is not the strictly lowest percent. But yes, a strict reading of low percent would just be any percent with no safeties. Conventional low percent, as I understand it, is like an Umbrella-y run with 0 safeties, and then Masochist is the truest lowest percent in spirit for a run. As it turns out, there are not a huge number of percentages that can be cut from any percent in Death's Door. It's already pretty lean.
Well, without glitches, but yeah.
Okay, you know, honestly, so Masochist percent, like Umbrella only. Honestly, Umbrella only glitched runs are interesting because I know there's a lot of stuff that is keyed to specific weapons and also specific upgrade loadouts. So I think taking the NMG like Masochist definition and applying it to glitched runs would be kind of interesting. Like Umbrella only no upgrades, low percent glitched. I'm curious.
Nope.
I won't ever run it, but I am curious.
This is my chance to figure out how the heck to do this roll at the end. Nope.
You can set it up again from the center platform. Like you can just hit the switch, go up,
and raise
then
it?
hit the switch, and then immediately turn around and hook shot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ah.
Ooh,
that.
okay. Today I learned that's pretty nice.
Yeah, like it seems
yeah.
like a lot of runners don't know about like that backup, I guess.
Okay, what's the angle here? Is it like here? No.
Yeah, you're aiming for the lion cube thing. You're almost going straight right, more than anything.
Yeah. And
Huh.
stand like at the very corner, close to the corner.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, that hurt. That made me sad.
TFT, meanwhile, just getting jump scared by halberds over and over again.
That's the usual way to deal with halberds, yes. Wait, how did that... Where's your lineup for this, Upper? Like, you said you have a lineup for this?
I mean, not really. Like, it's... I mean, I do it off of the halberd, but it's like a crapshoot, really. Oh, sorry, you're talking about... I'm sorry, I'm looking at TFT's screen. Who's in... I thought he was doing bomb deflects in Ava. You're talking about that thing. Yeah, I just have a mouse set up for it.
Yeah, I was looking at the mouse right there to like see if I could figure out a spot.
Yeah, I do it off of... Like, I do it on the home screen, like on the save quit. I line up my mouse in the background there while
That's so
doing
smart.
quitting.
Look at you using your brain. Chat can realize that I don't frequently do that from the fact that I agreed to do a blind masochist run.
All right, both players only needing to take one trip to the left hip. We're doing not so bad on parity. Please ignore the everything technical that happened this race.
I am so sorry.
It's not.
It's fine.
It was perfect. It was the perfect story of masochism and heroism in equal parts.
TFT chain dying to post Ava.
Optimal. I'm not collecting you, but I'm just freeing you.
Just showing everyone that a soul orb does in fact exist there for any casual gamers out there.
In fact, it's a soul
Armed
orb
it.
that any percent grabs.
Armed it. Armed it. Armed it.
Armed it?
You little crap.
Oh.
Vulture.
Just like climbing up and down the ladder directly above him. You're making the protagonist like friggin' bend and snap in front of this poor goblin.
Maybe one of
Armed
these?
it. Armed it. Armed it.
Armed Day forgot you existed
Armed
as soon as
Day?
you ascended.
Armed it. Armed it.
Oh, there we go.
Baited it out. We are blessed. First try.
Decreasing stats after I save and quiz my life now.
You're gonna have that muscle memory in an any percent run now.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Be like, oh no,
Roll
my
over that
strength.
wall. That's cute.
That's cool.
Yeah. I used that in the other categories. I was like, I'll showcase this. This is fun. Because you have to get that seat, so you just roll over afterwards.
I mean, the one thing this unfortunately means I have to at some point actually do a Masochist percent run I can put on the boards.
Well, yeah, it's the run back we do after this, right? Right?
Immediately following this?
Right?
That's
Also, wait, hold
6
on.
hours.
Masochist boards would be news to me. Hold up. Is that a thing now?
No, not yet. but there's...
Thresh has his run on the umbrella only section, even though it's Masochist percent, so technically.
Amazing.
All right, Crow. I want to see you do watchtowers without opening any shortcuts. You won't.
You're right, I won't.
That's a safe bet there.
Congrats. Alright. Unless someone gives me something tantalizing to convince me not to.
If you don't, I won't.
Oh, I like that. Alright. Alright.
Some of us do have plans later tonight, you know.
Okay, no, just grab it. Just grab it.
Yeah.
Okay. That was cool.
Feels...
That's what I wanted.
God, I love the interaction between Hammer Bros and Stairs.
Staircases, yeah.
Poor confused little guys.
All right, this arena. It's certainly a thing.
Some nice roll slashes there.
EFT not going for as Legally Blonde and Arm Day bait.
Oops! Oops! Oh!
Oh,
It pushed me in and got the triple hit, double hit, triple hit, one of the two. It was unfortunate. Everyone loves the laser.
So to answer your question or statement, I guess, Quack, do you really want Arm Day to bless this run? Do you really want that? This specific run?
Why is it that sounds way significantly more threatening? I wasn't aware that Arm Day was
Arm Day is a
I
sign
know.
of good luck.
Crow, maybe forgetting
Yeah.
that this halberd will
trying
follow you
to-
into this arena.
yeah.
I
We're
was
trying to
trying to
bait
bait-
the halberd into jumping into the ravine. I'm sure.
Oh,
Oh, close one.
yeah.
Can the halberd jump into the ravine?
Yes,
Yeah.
it can.
Oh yes.
Amazing.
Always satisfying when it happens.
I feel like there's a setup you can do on the bridge that I don't really know, but
We go again. Same thing.
Very, very metal that the halberd just like jumps up on that rock.
Come on, jerk. Okay, this is really not working well for me.
what was that grunt doing? Just like not following you? Slacking on the job?
I believe that grunt was vibing.
Okay, this is unfortunate to say the least. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa, the laser jump positions.
Yeah, it did.
Really sure.
Said you will not finish this arena today.
Nice.
It was the worst thing ever. Hopefully you're all caught up with me now. Jeez. Alright, just don't die to boomers, you know?
Just one more, yeah, one more, and then you have the checkpoint.
Oh, you jerk. Woo!
Oh, that was close.
Oh!
Never any doubt.
That laser straight up missed the archer on TFT's side. I saw that.
You're welcome, Nicole. Hey, if it makes you feel better, I'm stressing myself the fuck out.
Now, Crow, be sure to debug toggle your strength after this load.
Oh, yep, thank you. Yep, totally. Would have forgotten if you didn't remind me.
TFT closing a little bit of distance with that Laser Arena.
Because I definitely did that really effectively.
Was a strategic dodge.
It was actually.
Yeah,
I mean, better climbing a ladder a second time than dead.
exactly.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Well, you know, okay.
I'm not going to call that a caster curse, but
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Y'all are great.
Wouldn't be the worst comms curse I've inflicted before.
These mages on ice have far too much HP.
Yeah, they do. But I did a decent amount of damage to them, so.
Just leave them for later. Leave them for solid land.
Yep. Ooh, ice
I'm
arena.
looking, Quack. I'm looking.
What are we
Keep
looking at?
doing that. Alright, Masochist Ice Arena. I think this is where, even in my furthest attempts, I
Well-
said simply no
well-
thank you.
Well,
The Masochist Ice Arena begins about,
Oh, wow.
begins
Crow
about
going
two
in.
hallways before Ice Arena.
whatever.
Yeah.
We go for
Crow
it.
goes in with 2 health instead of doing a save and quit.
And the mages, too.
And
Yeah.
the mages.
They're helping me out.
I think we should define Masochist to knock at any unnecessary Kronks.
Oh! That was unfortunate.
Wow. God, ice physics are just no fun.
They really are not.
I really like the ice physics in this game, but yeah, obviously the arena is really silly. But the ice is fun to slide on.
What's not fun is when the enemies slide on it and they slide into you while you're trying to veer away from them.
I mean, I, feel,
Yeah,
I do
I'm
feel
gonna-
like the grunts are like a lot worse at hitting you on ice, to be fair.
That's true. They're just
Uh,
as uncoordinated as I am.
It's beautiful. First of all, love the distinction between mods and people. And second of all, it is, it is low percent no
Sorry.
upgrades.
Spoilers.
Oh no,
That was
that's
the
the
dumbest
real
roll
comms curse.
of my life.
Oh
That's the
no!
real comms curse.
That was the dumbest roll. Sorry for the loud no and the spoiler.
Beautiful.
I was doing okay.
but I also think we have a commentator joining us now. Is that right? Did I hear that correctly?
Oh.
Whoa!
I thought
I
I
do
saw
see
that.
one. Oh.
Hello.
Shenanigans in chat. I
Yeah.
think it just
Hey.
got much brighter.
Wait. Shenanigans or another Crow Morbid?
Oh,
Is this an
jeez.
imposter?
Wait,
I was
this isn't
literally
Among
looking
Us?
at my
Oh, no.
literally looking at my Discord and like I see Crow and TFT and Crow and Thistle who joined.
Wait, did you change your name on just your display name, or did you change your Discord name to Chrome Morbid?
Just display.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? That's my name. What
Oh,
change
right.
are you talking about? Also, wait, who's racing? I was supposed to be in this race, right?
Yeah, you're so late that I
You're
decided to
2
run.
hours late.
Yep. Sorry
Wait.
about that. I completely misread the time. That was
Actually,
1:30,
Crow
not
could start
11:30.
now and probably, catch up.
I was about to say,
You know what?
We were
True.
wondering, Trash, is your PB in this category deathless?
I'm not even sure, honestly. It should be. I think I've had a few PBs which have been deathless. I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah, as we are approaching Betty here, I would put money on Trash being able to finish it, if not before our runners apace with.
That seems very unlikely. These guys have made like a lot of progress.
You don't have
Ice
to be
arena
nice.
on both sides. An ice arena on both sides. This is I'm right in time for the action.
It's true. I mean, TFT has made more progress than any Masochist runner I've seen. Him having 2 strength every quit out.
Wait, is
What,
Jeffrey playing with debug?
Yeah,
maybe.
What you missed some shenanigans. What happened was, TFT had a soft lock, and then speedrun brain autopiloted into deleting his save file, and so we had to cobble together some mid-game saves with debug based off of Upper's umbrella-y resources. And so, unfortunately, this will not be the most strictly speaking valid Masochist run ever to do it, but it's valid in our hearts.
Oh no. Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
No,
I
but
think
yeah,
when this
TFT
ice
got
just
the-
stops growing, I was gonna rely on that ice. Yet here we are.
Yeah, eventually gets fed up with your shenanigans and says you gotta actually fight.
So early on in my career as a speedrunner, my strat here, if I got like stuck, was just to use bombs at this part. So this is just a you know, a younger me once more.
A lovely throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
Oh gosh. Crow. I'm so.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
What
I'm
about
so
it?
scared.
Huh? What about it? Huh? You just sometimes you have to you know play
Wow.
with the bull.
Simultaneous.
I would say, dude,
yeah.
I see a perfect sync
Instinct.
going into Betty.
Yeah.
Finishing.
Feels great.
No save and quit. You won't.
Well,
Yeah, both players saving, quitting.
as we all know,
Betty.
I have to take my mandatory menu break.
Okay. I try to wait a moment to try and sync it better.
It's pretty
Instead, I go
good.
into it a little behind.
It's pretty good though.
It's close. Yeah.
So this is Betty. I, for one, am very excited for the casual Betty strats.
Crows
Starting
do
off
some roll
using
slashes.
the roll
Yep.
slashes. Yep.
They do deal triple damage.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the most efficient way, even though I don't think there's any way to do Betty roll skip Masochist, but you can throw bombs like Crow's doing
You
it.
can't even do it with Umbrella, like with upgrades.
But yeah, doing the bomb struts in the middle did pretty well. Oh my god, so many rolls.
Excuse you?
Alright, we got one.
Oof.
Global Betty death
Whoa.
counter engaged.
The rare snowball throw
I
attack
goofed.
from Betty.
I goofed. That's a bummer. I buffered the wrong hit. This is why you don't buffer during Betty. That's the rule everyone should follow. Buffering during Betty means you die.
Yeah, you just get wombo comboed if that happens, for me at least. And you panic and just stuff goes downhill so fast.
Yeah, it really is about keeping a rhythm. Once you miss one, I feel like it's a combination of the rhythm and panic setting in.
I don't know what I did there. Oh, I switched accidentally. That's what it was. Well, I think I'm just gonna restart. This is bad. I've done like no damage and I'm already at 1 health. We just redo. We go again.
The tactical belief in a better Betty in the future.
All right.
Yeah.
I just joined, so you can beat Betty
Ooh.
now.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you for waiting for me. I appreciate
Yay.
that.
Yeah,
Math
you just
doing the hair
needed to
Last-
strats on behalf of.
just starting with rolls. You're just the worst, aren't you?
Oh yeah, Betty not cooperating today. This is her
I mean-
revenge for all of the times that
Oh my god.
normal any percent runners beat her up.
I don't think there was a universe where Betty cooperated today in a blind
Yeah, but
Masochist race.
Fair.
Well,
Very
No.
true.
Consider
we
doing
go
Betty
again.
later after you've picked up maybe a couple of upgrades, like a couple of strength after a quit out, maybe. I don't know.
Can I
Could
please
help.
bring attention to the fact that Betty in 6 moves did 3 roll attacks, 3 roll cycles in 6 moves?
Hmm.
What the
What's
heck was
upgrade,
that?
boy?
Oh, do you know about the pre-damage bomb strats, Crow?
What?
What?
You can hit Betty before you go in. Okay, look.
Oh,
Or
It's,
can you?
it's very, very tough. Like, there's a very specific pixel which you have to hit. Goliath spent like 15 minutes trying to find it, and yeah, but it is doable.
dang it.
You need to know the exact spot, I guess.
Someone please
TFT
click
showing
that.
it off though. So thank you TFT for the demonstration. That did seem to deal a lot of damage.
Correct.
It's relevant to my interests that we have that preserved in Death's Door Chord.
Also, I believe that doesn't work on like the first fight, right? Only on
It does
refights.
not. Yeah.
I don't understand the when I can roll with Umbrella. I don't know. The iframes are so different than sword. Wait, why is my sword out when I died?
That happens. It just
Okay.
switches
It
to a
must be
sword.
the animation,
The death
yeah.
animation.
Cool.
Common
I,
death
panicked
animation.
for a second.
Oh no, throwing the run at Betty. Delete the file, try again.
This means a true Umbrella run, you need to not die.
Oh god. What is Betty's health value proper? Like,
What?
I want to say 90.
yeah, okay.
It's a cool 100.
I feel like I'm facing her casually again.
We love speedruns with that vibe.
Heck yeah.
Kay, didn't you first try Betty in your casual?
Yes, I did.
You
That
did?
is very true, Matt. I didn't
Wow.
want you to bring that up, but thank you.
I just want to point out that you've actually regressed.
That was
Who
the
did?
I
absolute
did.
call out.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. I remember
It was
distinctly because Matt was in
absolutely
chat going, Key, what the fuck?
Um,
I think that was
I-
the exact message.
I'm gonna regret mentioning this later when we get the Grey Crow, but in my casual playthrough, I did first try kill Grey Crow.
For me, it was
Wow.
second try. I was going in confident because everyone was saying, there's no way you'll do it after Betty, and then I did. Or I won't first try Betty, and I did, so I came in a little too confident.
I took approximately a million years on both bosses. So
Yeah, like, come on,
Same.
y'all. What?
Although I did find Betty a lot harder than Grey Crow. Betty was much harder for me.
I think I share that. I don't I mean, my casual was with a speedrun timer up. So I'm pretty sure it exists somewhere. But Betty was far and away the worst part of my casual.
Yeah, you were also following the any percent route, so that was the first like major boss you fought, I suppose.
I'm like very surprised at how much more difficult I'm finding it to avoid the Betty rolls.
But you see, you normally avoid Betty rolls altogether.
If you want to teach me how to do that on repeat fights, more than happy to.
Keep really dropping the I never die here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
I
I'm
feel like you're rolling into
that-
her versus perpendicularly to her roll direction.
I thought you do roll through her.
I don't think that's the
I don't
strat.
think so.
You would be the first person
Yeah.
I've ever seen use that strat.
Yeah, I don't think you can roll through her.
Yeah, I usually roll at a right angle to whatever her roll
That was
is.
at a right angle.
More like
Well,
the
I guess
wrong
we'll try
angle.
again. Oh.
If halberds are the chunky dodgers, Betty would be a chunky aggressor.
I mean, look at the bright side though. After Betty, there's really nothing left in the run that can kill you. So it'll be
Yeah, it's
smooth
all
sailing
easy from here.
Yeah.
Good, this will actually be a speedrun that has to contend with the fact that for some reason Grandma has way more health than everyone else.
Yeah, that grandma fight is gonna go through like.
I'm not worried at all
Apologies.
about Grandma, to be honest.
240 umbrella
All right,
slashes is
let it
fine.
be known right now. Let's quote that. Girl,
Please do.
clip it.
Save that
Yeah,
save that
yeah.
voice line for a little bit later.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it.
Oops. Throw for content.
That is basically the aesthetic of this entire speedrun, yes.
Oh.
It's at least the idea behind keeping this a blind race.
Well, it started out as neither player had ever gotten the Umbrella achievement before, and then we will end with one player still not having gotten the Umbrella achievement.
I don't know why I'm panicking here. Oh.
I mean, probably something to do with
Woo!
the calling snowballs and 1
GG.
HP. But yeah.
Alright.
GG key. First try, Betty.
I need to stand up for a second and stretch. Hey, chat, we've been going for 2 hours and 12 minutes. You should stand up and stretch too. I'm using this
Make
as
sure
my
you're
excuse as
hydrated.
to why I'm doing it. Chug some water. Pet your cat. Take your meds.
So true. I will pet. Oh, no, wait, my cat left. What the fuck?
Kuiper, no!
He was just here.
My shoulders are tense.
I can imagine.
I'm kind of interested to see Frog King in this run. With how long the fight is going to go on, it's going to be
With how
quite different.
cyclical it is, I'm not too worried. It's probably
Yeah.
just going to take like 3 cycles instead of like 1.5.
Yeah. The question
Maybe.
is, do either of you know that you can actually respawn the platforms? This is the important question.
Respawning the
I mean,
flat.
true masochists would never respawn the platforms.
Sure.
At the end of it,
Balance
you're
on the
just running
edge.
around. You're just running around the outside edge.
Yeah. Running
Uh.
around because true masochist wouldn't roll either.
I think we just proved how impossible that was a moment ago.
Yeah, I don't like those odds. Like, I know there are people who will do insane, ridiculous challenge runs, but Roland feels kind of bad here.
Don't talk to me about no roll masochist. That stuff was cursed as hell.
Did you ever get
How
past
far did
Betty
you
in the
get?
end rush?
I didn't finish Betty ever, but everything else was doable. I'm sure Betty is also doable, but I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But I did do a sword no roll. That was fun. And Pudding at some point said that he would do it, considering he was the no roll world record holder in the prequel to this game. So yeah, but if Pudding was listening, I'm sure he would say that I agree. I definitely want to run no roll. It's my favorite category. But someday he'll do it.
The problem with someday he'll do it, and this applies generally, is that there are only more speed games that happen over time, which is kind of cruel, actually.
I mean, imagine playing new games ever.
Like, games
Yeah,
are coming
imagine-
out at a rate that far outstrips my ability to take things off of the backlog. Also,
Imagine-
there's enough Hades crossover that, like, you're telling me you won't dedicate some time to Hades too?
I mean, I've had it purchased for how long, and I've been like, oh, I'll play Hades soon for like too long. The other day I was in Vareem's chat, and I basically got told I don't have a choice, I have to, so
I
Hades soon, I
support
guess.
that.
That's
Pretty
true.
good game.
Yep, agree with that.
Listen,
Great speed game too.
I have to get world record back in 100%, and I have to beat Tunic at some point. And I think I promised people a week of Celeste.
You're proving my point. The rate of games far outstrips the ability to accomplish goals.
Alright, I'll pull all of y'all. Finish Tunic or play Hades? Which one first?
I actually have a proposal to that end. I mean, if you, as we see today, are committed to doing, like, silly challenge runs, like, I'd blind run Max Mirror of Night against you.
No?
Seems fun and fair.
You've played Hades, though, right?
GG's TFT.
A little.
TFT.
You know,
GG.
this was the hardest Kroll 1 manner that I've ever done.
I think this is a good time for me to hop out.
Thank
Good
you,
luck
Thistle.
the rest of the run, both of you. Good luck, comms.
Right. Cheers, Thistle.
Hi, Thistle.
Thank you so much.
So, bye.
Just in time for me to panic wildly.
Yeah. Fortress with like upgraded umbrella is cursed enough.
That
Nope,
goes for
wrong
most of
person
the
to hit.
game.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
I don't know, the first leg of Fortress seems kind of manageable.
I mean, I guess you can always just take it slow and kill everything. Just valid.
Or take it slow and have everything kill you.
Yeah, or that. That also works.
Equally valid.
And equally probable if we're talking about my gameplay here. Ooh, all right. Key deciding to take those words to heart and just running past all of them. Man, those take way too many hits.
Oh.
That was kind of
That's
unreasonable.
basically the name of this speedrun in a nutshell.
Yeah.
I forgot something very important. I'm absolutely gonna die, so we're doing this.
I was gonna ask, but I felt like you had a plan.
Nope! I just had a bad memory. Well, that was
Those,
rude.
On the whole, at least, seem better than Watchtowers.
Yeah, probably.
There is no ice arena here.
Yet.
Ice physics for the whole world map mod when?
It's already out there, right?
Is it?
Yeah, Ouija made one. It's pretty fun. Everyone should check it
Yeah, I was
out.
about to say, I know the next Death Store run I'm going for.
I feel like
I'm
it should
doing
be
it exactly one time.
except on the ice. Just invert it all.
Okay, grow with 1 HP in a dream.
The 1 HP in a dream, that's me.
But just think, if you get this first try, you're gonna look so foolish for getting
Oh,
that.
you just jinxed me, friend.
The comms curses are happening more and more instantaneously across this race.
Y'all are bullies.
There's enough of us here that we can independently curse you. Normally, the curse wears off after after your first couple.
Our powers combined, we can stun lock Crow.
No, please. I stun lock myself enough.
Though I suppose it's really not a bad walk back when you have all the levers and everything.
Yup, that was planned.
Yep, you don't even have a trail of like 10 different mages following you. It's strange.
Yeah, honestly, this is too easy. I should make this more difficult for myself, you know?
Yeah, true Masochist would have a constant group of at least 5 mages following you the entire game.
Just
Okay,
stop using
make that a mod when.
Oh! I really just want to make my life harder. That's what's happening here. Alright, just spawn near me, please, so I can get... Ah, you spawn in the exact place I didn't want you to. Oh, wait, I got infinite ammo. Right.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to realize there were mushrooms there. I'm just like,
It's so
Meanwhile,
stressful
TF
watching these.
Yeah.
Well, as
TFT
soon as
setting
you
out
start
to prove me wrong
talking-
about the.
That one little corner right at the start of Fortress with those two grunts and the mage right where TFT just died. It's like surprisingly difficult to get through there without getting knocked. Even with like sword and stuff, I get
Hiding
knocked
over
there so
here?
many times. Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a very rough corridor.
It's so innocuous looking, but it's tough. But TFT getting through it this time. Yeah, that fully charged heavy against the mages is really nice. You just need that plus one arrow hit
Oh.
and kills them.
Ooh, GG Arena.
isn't it
Thanks.
2 arrows still?
Nice.
I appreciate it.
All right,
I'm
now
sorry
the
about my
question is,
noises.
how many times in full do you think it would be possible to complete a reading of the Frog King title text in the within one Masochist fight?
I'm okay
For
with
the
you
sake
trying
of
to
our
figure it
viewing
out.
audience, I will not be attempting this. But I just like ballpark. Like, do we think 10? Do we think 50? What's the vibe here?
Can we at least get like 3 of them?
Probably. I mean,
I even looked at
already
the
had-
English for this.
You did, it's true. King of the Swamp, Guardian of the Flood of Fortress, Lord of his domain, ruler of all his space, champion of the people, keeper of the five oaths, first of his name, second of his other name. He was without middle, initial, or mercy, destroyer of all who would question his rightful rule or look at him askance, eater of the vanquished, devourer of the indolent, guzzler of the non-committal, bestower of the wrathful opprobrium, and the fount of most wondrous beneficence. All glory to him and his mace, holy basher of toads, not frogs. But really, what are toads anyway? Like, worse frogs, right? Uglier too. Smartest creature in all the land, really clever like that Einstein guy, but more handsome and okay, hit the word count. Okay, so I guess like 50. Breath control does become an issue after a certain point in time.
Yeah, are you chaining them all together? Are we taking a short break between title cards? I think it depends.
I mean, if we assume roughly breath control, the new Grime speedrunning strat, exactly. If we assume roughly like one title card read per phase, does that feel remotely reasonable? We can
I think
discount phase.
I don't think it's quite that fast.
yeah, I think maybe. Well, what do you mean phase? Like both sides?
Yeah,
Not
both
one
sides
side.
maybe. That's probably about right, I think.
Yeah. I think you can definitely do it in both, and almost certainly can't with just one.
Both damage has been to myself so far.
I mean, look,
Really, I feel like
if the Frog
long
King
phase-
isn't going to do it, then you've got it right. Yeah, true. The suck in the bomb phase is definitely longer and probably long enough to fit a quick one.
All right, what are we defining as a phase start? We're doing science about this. What do we define? Like, see, what is? Is it when he hops into the middle? Is it when he hops to the side? Is it when the attack starts? Like, what is the phase to phase period here?
Yeah, let's say phase starts. Let's say the middle. So landing in the middle is the end of a phase.
Okay, so from middle land to middle land, great.
Yeah. We'll get the answers for you, chat. Put
King of the Swamp, Guardian of the Flood of Fortress. Wait, now I've got it. Now I actually have to remember. All right, it's okay. Crow helpfully bailing me out. It's always the beginning when you do the speed read. Yeah, we're gonna do science. Don't you even worry, chat. We are here to answer your most burning questions. Well,
You know,
TFT,
I've always wondered.
well, TFT
Oh.
actually doing a good job of catching up here. I say, not aiming for a triple or quadruple commentator's curse or whatever.
Yeah, you might have already run dry. Let me try. TFT really doing a lot to catch up here.
Oh, thank God his hand helped me out there.
Curse
TFT
is
was
really
kidding.
coming close to.
I was
Yeah.
kidding.
King of the Swamp Guardian of the Flooded Fortress, Lord of the Domain, ruler of all space, champion of the people, keeper of the five of us, first his name, second his name, he was without middle initial or mercy, destroyer of all who questions, dreadful ruler, looking at him askance, eater of the vanquished, devourer of the inland, guzzler of the non-committal, bestower of the wrathful, programming the fountain of swarms, beneficence, all glory to him and his mace, holy bastard, toes not frogs, really would have chosen anyway, like worst archetype, ugly or too smart creature in all the land, really clever like that Einstein guy, but more clever and okay, hit the word count. See, it's one per
Wow.
phase. Come on now.
I mean, I feel like that was a
Wow.
lot better than your first read, but
Yeah,
that was
Quack's been hiding her true power, waiting to reveal it when we most doubted her.
when it becomes precept speed read season again. So could I do that for every phase in a row? Absolutely not. I do need to breathe. I think it's fair. I think it's fair to assume that the average speaker of language needs to breathe somewhere in there.
Wow, TFT overcoming the comms curse, GG's. But yeah, you did have a little bit of time left at the end of that phase, so you might have enough time for the read plus a breath, and maybe that's just enough.
We can use counting phases as a naive estimate of the number of Frog Kings we could fit into a single Frog King.
Those dodges on the ledge are spot on, bro. That's every time I'm thinking you're gonna get hit, just roll through
Thank
it.
you.
Beautiful stuff.
Appreciate it. I'm like such in focus mode right now.
going into phase
Yeah,
19 here or so, or cycle 19, whatever. Some silly long amount of time this fight is taking.
That's the Frog King way.
Oh,
Nice, GG.
GG, kid.
thank you.
Oh, that's a long one. And somehow Grandma will be even longer.
Mm-mm. I believe Grandma has the exact same health as Frog King, does she not?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Grandma
it's
had-
just Betty. Betty has like a little less health for some
Okay,
reason.
that's 120. Yeah, that might be right. I don't remember.
I think they both have 120.
Okay. I
Yep.
stand corrected.
Yeah,
And,
Betty just has like 75 or something like that, way less.
90 or something. Yeah, but this is one of the few categories where Hotpot actually kind of makes sense.
Mhm.
So hopefully we'll see that. That's the most blessed of all achievements.
If you really want it, I guess maybe I can, I can perform a little bit of Elder Abuse if it's what makes you happy.
As opposed to the normal grandma fight, which is just like chipper
Yeah.
and fun.
And she calls me a little shit. It's playful.
You're just hugging.
Yes, with the sword.
Yep.
It's it's just part of pot culture.
But when you use the umbrella, everything changes.
I'm just still on pot culture. Are we to conclude that grandma is of the same cultural demographic as pothead?
Yes,
That feels wrong.
she is grandma after all. Clearly, she had some form in his creation, maybe even double. Oh right, you don't know all the lore. Shake. Shake my head.
yeah, okay,
That's
yeah,
amazing
sure.
in my head.
Throw that in my face as TFT comes back to the second.
This is so
the-
close to my gold. Well, I mean, to be fair, it is a pure movement split, but that was like 5 seconds off of gold in regular.
Nice.
Yeah, Toon Knight is good, especially with no decks. Pretty good stuff.
Oh wait, can't I do like a thing here? Right? I don't know how this works, but I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, I just never do this one.
Hey!
Hey, nice.
Let's go.
Nice.
You do
Is that-
absolutely need to use your mouse there, though, because
Yeah.
auto aim will not be your friend.
Yeah, I learned of that by watching Upper Your Run the other week. What is it?
Yeah. Yeah, even
It's
with
all
mouse,
fake.
apparently, sometimes auto aim isn't your friend.
Yeah.
Does that save time or is that pure swag?
I believe
I'm doing all this.
one cycle of music.
Does it save the whole cycle, or does it just make it consistent that you get onto the right side platform every time or something?
I
Because I believe you
it
can
takes
get on the
cycle,
right
or
side.
maybe half a cycle, but I believe so.
Oh, okay. My assumption was
Okay,
that
we're-
it just makes it consistent for you to get on the right side platform in the first cycle, because you do spend a lot of time, like, shooting the bomb
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Maybe it doesn't actually. Yeah,
Oh,
you
shoot.
might be right.
I hate when that happens.
Oh.
Oof, getting stuck there is pain.
And I realized it too late. That's fine. We got the shortcut. One of them.
Why don't
We'll
you
get the
plant the
second
seed here?
Oh yeah, totally. I got you, friend.
I'm guessing you guys did a bunch of plant the seed here jokes fairly early on in the run, but I was late, so I'm going to use my quota right now.
The floor is yours. You also did miss the initial soul orb grab, which both players did thankfully grab at least one soul orb over the course of the round.
Amazing. I'd love to see it.
I'm gonna get
Never know
this.
when
I'm
you
so
might
mad.
need just an extra
Like
upgrade
right
here and
here? Yeah, buddy.
Okay, TFT
Nice.
getting robbed there.
there. Oh. Yeah, that was rude.
That was some shenanigans.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk that. Not on 2 health.
It is good that the furnace doesn't really have much required combat compared to the.
Oh, I'm very
other
happy with
areas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really doesn't.
It's like that one small arena, and then everything else is basically
shoot.
just movement.
Alright, I played safe.
It's honestly strange how Watchtowers is so required combat dense. Almost every single section, and we skip an arena that would otherwise be required as well. And we still have to do like 4 different required combats. It's kind of
No fast life. Rip.
kind of odd.
I mean, it sort of makes sense given the soft intended progression of the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's too slow.
amping up the amount of combat you need to do, and then giving you ice physics. At least we don't need to kill everything in the first ice section. It's about the only part
Oh,
where you
this
can
is
actually get
Monka.
past everything.
Yeah, TFT flirting with disaster there.
He
Never
also
any doubt.
unfortunately got this stupid double hit bug where Frog
Oh,
King not only
water.
empty in the water and then oh, tough spot.
Always very tragic.
Man, Frog King is rough when
Wait, we gotta get
you
it
have to
real
sit
quick.
through so many cycles.
There we are, chat.
Oh, simultaneous boss fights.
Now, how many The Witch of Urn's grandmas do you think you could fit into the grandma fight?
I think only about 2. It's pretty hard to say that.
It requires a really big inhale.
Grandma barely even cracking as she heads into the urn for the first time.
Hot pot, hot pot, hot pot.
Do it for the people.
Hey,
Let's go.
Let's
Oh,
go.
that was-
Yeah,
GG on the hot pot PB.
I can only assume.
This is the most efficient route to get to that.
Probably.
Whoa! I just did
Oh.
not mean to do that. That was tragic.
Swaggo.
Oh, I just realized a much easier way to do this.
Is it by equipping the sword and getting upgrades?
Yeah! Crazy that you got that.
This is a very important attempt for Key because we do have the sound clip saying, "I'm not worried about Grandma, just waiting in the wings."
It's true.
Chat at the ready to make a clip.
It's not often we get the self-comms curse, but Key doing his absolute best.
He is historically an innovator in the field.
Okay.
Oh,
I really thought I had that.
the
The range is
clip.
so small.
small umbrella hitbox is really
Yeah.
annoying. Oh god, yeah, feels bad.
Unfortunate for everyone but chat. Go ahead and make those clutch puns.
All right. And meanwhile, who hasn't said nice things about TFT in a while? Oh no, Frog King's already dead. It's great. It's great. Can't even curse. GG TFT.
GG TFT. 2 major bosses down.
Okay, because all will be equalized at the altar of Grey Crow.
This is true.
Yeah, as we said after Benny, there's nothing can go wrong from here. The run's basically just, like
It's
totally
mid-sailing,
free from
really.
here on out.
Yeah. Certainly, Lord of Doors is a breeze as well.
Yeah, Gauntlet Death don't lose that much time.
It's true.
Gauntlet is a walk in
Although-
the park.
Given how long these like Frog King and Grandma fights have taken, maybe Gauntlet Death isn't actually the slowest death you could take in this category.
Honestly, I feel like a late Frog King or Betty death is probably about as bad. Although, honestly, thinking about Gauntlet in this category, all the little mini phases.
Yeah, I
where
guess
you have
all
to
those
fight-
fights take longer too, don't they? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fair point.
What's the total combined health of the Gauntlet phases? It's like 20 or something per.
25, I think.
I mean, it's 30. Yeah, it's 30 per
30
phase,
each, right?
30 per. Okay.
Okay.
so
So it's-
120, I guess. Yeah, ish. The first phase is slightly less. It's not 30. It's like 25 or 26 or something.
Okay. So it's basically a Grandma or a Frog
Yeah.
King then. I'm gonna take bets on how many Instadoors we'll see in the Gauntlet, but
We have a Nova Grandma, but Key is down to 1 HP.
Oh, I picked the
It's
exact
close,
corner.
Nice. Sniping those hot pots with great gusto though. Like you're not
Yeah.
he's not right behind the pot so that you can insta snipe, but getting them on the turn is really cool. Not easy. Almost dead. Just die.
oh, there
Alright.
we go.
I'm so glad you're invincible in
Hey,
this scene.
Grandma.
Never punish.
Get another
Hey,
demonstration.
TFT got
here.
that skip too. Let's go.
Nice, yeah. All right, and now it's just the victory lap for Key.
Yeah, totally. Easiest part of the run here.
We just go say hi to Grey Crow, saunter on through that gauntlet. Easy peasy.
I'm gonna take a real quick mental break after I get this fast door. Nope, never mind. Game set now.
I guess there's no break. Sorry. You know the rules.
Quickly becoming the slowest of doors.
Well, the slowest door is
Plague Doctor
probably
is-
the Grey Crow, or not the Grey Crow one, the Lord of Doors one where you get stuck behind it. You can never
True.
leave.
AKA every time I've tried to get the fast door there.
Yeah, I don't even go for it in runs anymore.
Just do the heavy fast door.
I went to open the blinds in my room, the curtains rather, to open the window because it's getting kind of hot, and the whole thing came down on top of me. So mental break was great.
Oh no.
We're good. It didn't actually hit me,
Right.
except the curtain. And,
Okay.
Those
Yikes.
curtains for me, you know. But now I have a bunch of glare on my monitor, and that's great. I'm really making this masochist percent.
There's a cute little skip TFT did there a second ago, I think. Clip and pass, like the first set of pipes. I don't think I'd seen that before, but I might be a bit behind the times.
Also, Crow, you crocked the lever?
I did.
Huh.
Because like in my mind I was like, oh, I do this, and I was like halfway there, and I was like, I don't do this. I don't need this soul, so I just did it. I cronked the lever.
Fair enough.
Where's my mouse?
Pronking a lever is its own reward.
Oh, I didn't have audio for that whole portion, so can no longer submit this.
2 invalid runs. Honestly, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
This run's invalid when, you know, the whole thing's invalid. It's fine. It's fine.
How strict are we on that audio thing for like I don't know.
The rules blatantly
like-
say it, but I mean, I've absolutely allowed, because anytime you alt tab for whatever reason, it cuts audio. So like, if it's continuously an issue, or if it's happening in parts where obviously you're not controlling the game, like, but I mean, it does leave an option for splicing technically, but I don't know.
So it's still valid, right? We're
Yeah.
seeing it happen. Like this
Well-
is totally not a pre-recorded video.
I would for sure validate my own run if that's what you're asking. Yeah.
You might want to rephrase that. You will validate
Oh,
your own
yes.
run.
Well, see, here's the thing. Speedrun literally won't let you do it.
Okay, but can you validate this one just real quick? Just very,
No,
very
just
quick.
for you, TFT? Nah.
Yeah, for those watching at home, this is live, but chat is pre-recorded.
Yeah, great.
That's true.
Chat doesn't even show up on screen. Whichever the grandma.
Now I can only say that one more time for the duration of the fight because of how science works.
That's true.
There needs to be a lot of space after grandma to take, to consider her long life.
Yeah, her 120 health for some reason.
I mean, to be fair, Betty would be quite the fight with 120 health.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that or consider it.
Apparently she did. She did have 120 health, and during playtesting they found that people found it too hard, so they brought it down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
Smart.
really thought that Frog King had less health than Grandma, and so it was just like a weird choice because of, I don't know, the bosses, but them both being at 120 and then Betty being uniquely low, I was like, that sounds like a playtesting nerf to me.
Yeah. I mean, that does make sense. Like, Betty is hard enough. I think most people playing their casual who aren't named Crow Morbid have more trouble with Betty than with the earlier bosses. Everyone knows the hardest boss in this game is the Guardian of the Door.
True, though.
Solid
Yeah,
contender.
see Hotpot on TFT side, so definitely a valid run now.
Aw,
Oh,
I hate when that
Uh-oh.
happens.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh, you cannot deflect them with the bomb like in the other spot. Oh! The range is so bad! It's so bad!
Yeah.
Completely
Zero
unpredictable
strength
death
feels bad.
to Grey Crow.
Who knew that strength upgrades also increase your range?
which is like, I guess I get the decision to put that there, but like, naively, I might have assumed that to be a dexterity thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I literally learned of this only when I started trying zero strength mushroom dungeon and was like, this feels harder.
Yeah, it's a very non-obvious thing until you suddenly go between somewhere you're used to having the upgrade and not.
I mean, it does. To be fair, it does say so right in the tooltip. But I mean,
Reading the tools.
As we've
yeah.
established, who reads elements of the game?
Where did you
Right,
come
TFT,
from?
GG.
Yeah, GG.
TFT getting the
GG.
first try grandma catches up a lot here now.
Yeah.
Grey Crow, like you guys said, it's gonna be the wall that brings everyone together.
The great equalizer.
Mhm. The gray
Hey,
equalizer.
That path wasn't
Just
open.
it.
Just wants us all to hang out together. That's all it is. It's a message of community.
Welcome back, Mika. I'm glad we were able to summon you.
Gray
The gray
equalizer.
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
No.
You know, I'll be honest. When you all gave the estimate of 4 hours, I was thinking they're really, underestimating themselves. I'm sure they'll be done in less than that. I think I was underestimating the Masochist percent run. While you're still on pace to finish below 4 hours, of course, it's definitely a lot worse than I expected.
Again, we're just trying to beat the Monster 300 4x or whatever.
Perfect.
True.
At exactly a 300-4x power move.
True.
Really, what this does for me is this contextualizes Shresh's like 1-4x, because what?
Shresh really have a 1-4x Masochist?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
That's wild.
I have to say my first ever run of this
like,
though.
Umbrella is like the 1-2x range too, right? It's just slower arenas and not dying.
Yeah, and yeah, there was a lot of runs for that. My first ever run was my 42069, my crowning achievement in life. So these guys are definitely on track to beat that by a mile, like absolute mile.
Ooh, Shresh
Although I don't
hasn't
know
comms
when I
cursed
get-
anyone in a minute. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Well,
Yeah, I will say 1-4x is absurd. Like, that was better than my any
Oh,
percent
okay.
PB for
you really
a
left
while.
there.
I'd say I think that remains better than my submitted any percent time.
That just means you need to submit your PB.
I should submit. I should I wanted a 1-2x before Fatales, and then I didn't get it, and then I got nerd sniped by other things. I should submit my 1-3x.
Okay, I was gonna say it'd be. Yeah, definitely.
Woo!
I was gonna say Key has to be careful because he's shooting bombs, and these small crows they
Yeah,
block your bombs
crow.
in your face.
I didn't know that.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I didn't know
very
that.
nearly blew
I also
themselves
didn't
up
think
by
he was
shooting a
gonna
bomb to tiny crows, but then Grey Crow sat on their face, so
Oh, okay. Cool. That was really cool, friends.
The gray bequalizer has bequalized.
Key, you can just pretend that strength upgrades also affect your hookshot range.
Please stop. Ah, you're kidding me.
I mean, hookshot is legally a weapon in this game, so it stands to reason.
It's true.
Key having enough and letting the.
There's no way. That was way
early
too early in the
take
fight to carry 1 health.
True
hardest
masochist would
enemy
kill
is
things
clearly-
with just hookshot.
Oh, that was theorized also. That
Yeah,
was
we were
weird.
talking about
Because
this
of
earlier.
course it was. Because why wouldn't it be?
In theory, you can do like a full run without swinging your sword, except for Frog King, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh wow. Yeah, that I suppose makes sense.
None of those hit? You jerk.
Actually, how do you kill?
So, Guardian of the Door, you have to lure a backpack in and have the backpack roll into him 40 times.
Oh my god, wait, that's
Um,
amazing.
I'm actually not sure how you get through a number of arenas in like the overworld.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say,
I think
like,
it was
what...
glitched.
Oh, was it glitched?
I think it was.
that might be
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
think
say,
it was
because-
glitched earlier.
Trivially, how do you get through Avarice if it's NMG and you can't swing a weapon?
That's probably fair. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think it was glitched where you could do, get early hookshot without doing anything, and once you have early hook slash rather, not hook shot,
Right. Okay.
without doing any avarice, and once you have hook slash, then you're good, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. That does make sense. Yeah, because I guess
Oh my
you
gosh,
lure
the
that
rain.
servant off the edge, so you don't have to actually kill it. Although I
Yeah.
don't know if you can do that without.
Yes,
Swing the
that was the
weapon?
old. Oh, you do swing, I guess, for the arc part of it. That is true.
Yeah, but I guess you never hit
no
an enemy
damage,
with your
though.
weapon. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
as far as I know, the
interesting.
run was like just hookshot only damage is what the theorized thing that I remember was.
Yeah.
Oof.
That-
TFT is so close, but on 1 HP. This is very scary. It's
That
so much
makes-
progress.
We love masochist runs. That makes the minimum sword swings, what, like... 4?
No.
Rip.
Something like that, yeah.
Like 1 arc and 3 Frog King hits?
Well, you need a few
Arcs
arcs
is good.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a few arcs to skip Arena 1 and stuff, and to even skip Chandler and things like that. But, yeah,
Oh,
I don't know the oof.
I don't know how that happened, to be honest.
Does Frog King actually require hits? Can you hookshot when Frog King lands in the middle of the arena and get all your damage in
No,
there?
you need it for armor.
Phase
ring,
1.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
Okay.
it, yeah.
That makes sense.
Ooh, he came in really fast, I feel like.
For proccing, you don't even need hookshot. You can actually let them self-damage with their own bombs.
Oh, that's
if you really
true.
want it. And you can do the same with Grandma, too, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense.
A true pacifist run of the game involves simply watching 2 of the major bosses politely defeat themselves for you.
If only Betty could do that. Rolling into the wall should hurt Betty in this essay.
If snowballs also hurt Betty, I guess that still wouldn't work because you'd need to damage her down to half or whatever. But
I think it is closer.
Oh, I would have.
Oh no! Oh no!
You can hook shot to the little birds too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
those little
And-
birds
Oh, yeah.
block everything.
that
For the
is,
little
in my
birds
mind, their
phase-
main function is to mess with your hookshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just use fire for this entire phase because it pierces the little birdies and still
really
do
smart,
damage.
and I never thought of that.
Chris switches to
Oh,
fire,
GG.
immediately beats the fight.
Yeah.
GG's.
Sometimes you just need the Shresh strats.
Perfect timing.
I'm gonna need some alcohol after this.
Okay, now from here on out, there's nothing that can get in our way.
Absolutely.
We see
That
the
one
workers unionizing.
deflected crow is.
Hey, I just wanted
having
to
a
talk,
time.
man. I feel like we've still been having like a lot of issues, and like I miss you. I want to, like we should hang out sometimes. All right. Darwin's still not answering my calls. I'm really upset.
Okay, I'm sure he'll take you back after this run concludes.
Do I get punched in the face?
I think that only saves time with sword, but I mean, feel free to.
There's no way I'm gonna be able to do it with half damage. You kidding me? You kidding me?
We're not gonna stop.
But by this point, it's a 4th damage, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Yeah,
so-
damage.
Yeah, you can do it. I believe in the umbrella magic powers. I don't know.
No, they can't upgrade magic either.
But yeah, for those who don't know, I theorized a phase 1 fight with sword where you intentionally get punched in the face to save a tiny amount of time. It's pretty great.
Like what order of 1 second, order of 0.1, how tiny are we talking?
Like it saves you a roll, I guess. So yeah. Whatever.
Amazing.
Time. Time save is time save.
Yeah. World
Time
record
save
shots.
is in fact time save.
I mean, I did it in a run and I got a gold immediately. So
There you go.
That's
That's
all you need.
science. Yeah.
I can actually imagine it's pretty significant because you like the damage trade. It also happens at the end of the roll or the phase rather than you usually hit them at the middle of the phase and stuff. So it does seem like a really nice strat. But with low strength, I'm always so scared anyway that taking a damage just in the first phase, I don't know. I'm very scared of that. I'm also very bad at low strength still, which I've been finding recently. Oh, TFT, that was close.
We are
Oh my
playing
goodness.
with fire here.
Wow.
Ah, there it is.
Oh,
Ah, that was a good fight up till that.
Instadoor! Spoilers.
It's gaming.
I keep forgetting that y'all have a little bit of a lag.
Just a small one.
I just wanted to get one, so I'm really glad. Oh, went a little early there.
I guess I'm gonna learn things about Lord of Doors rolls in this upcoming gauntlet phase.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that we have to deal with.
I
Isn't
say
it?
you usually never see that, huh?
Yeah, luckily these attacks, you do see in the final fight. Anyway. So they really have no excuse if they're taking damage to it.
Truly.
Oh, okay.
No Instadoor, unfortunately.
Wow, Crow really didn't count the 90 hits required
No.
to time that storage.
Nope. I am really nervous about 2 health into Betty Door. Or Betty. Lord of Betty.
Lord of Betty, yeah.
Well, we're gonna learn how this phase looks.
Oops.
It's really remarkable how having your damage cut by at least a factor of 4 makes these fights so much longer. Truly unexpected.
See, this is the insightful commentary that we can only get from one Cthulhu. That's why we invite him to do comms.
Exactly. I know this kind of this insight is important.
Deepest
valuable.
lore about the video game and its speedrun. Yo, 2 out of
Ooh,
3,
into
not
the
bad, not bad.
door. Nice. Yeah, but it is interesting. Like these always feel like they don't have any health in an any percent run because we have so much damage at this point. To find out that the Lord of Doors basically has a full boss worth of health split between those 4 phases is news to me.
Whoa. Okay.
Wow. First try gauntlet. GG's key.
Thanks. I am like, my heart is racing.
Just one Ultra Lord from here on out, I believe. But if you wanted to get Comms Curse for about 15-ish minutes to prove a point to Monster, that would
Please
also
no.
be fine.
Like 12 minutes I'm fine with, but... Okay, come on, friends.
Hey,
That's
Nicely
Gee,
done,
great, bro.
TFT.
Hey, GG.
GG's.
I am gonna run back to the door. Actually, no, I'm not. That's way too long. Never mind.
Oh, for the save and quit thing. If you save and quit, you just
Yeah.
gotta remember to just like spam pause or spam it in your head. I don't know.
Are you? You could have left it at 2 strength until you save quit to the other door, but I guess this is fine too. We're optimizing the debug.
Oh,
Mess up
The
runs
very serious speedrunning energy.
Time save for next run.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're running it back right after this, right? And Chris is joining up. I think that's what I heard. Get that masochism experience in.
I think so. I think that's been confirmed. Yeah, there's Chris in chat confirming.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
confirming it, absolutely.
Yeah.
oh, that's really unfortunate.
Ooh, yeah, that little body block at the edge of the arena.
Yep, Betty roll. That was what I was worried about.
Gotta stay in Lord of Doors' face, or what's gonna happen?
Woo! His... Yeah, for some reason I didn't realize that was gonna be his right hand punching. It is what it is.
He was right and you were wrong.
Yuck, 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 yuck.
Alright, TFT starting up the gauntlet proffer here. Love the claps. Love the claps for Lord of Doors.
The last Lord, I believe, has 90 HP, if I'm not mistaken.
Too much HP is what it is.
Is it really only 90?
I think so. It's the same as Grey Crow, too.
Interesting. I wonder why they did that. Like with Grey Crow, I understand because Grey Crow is not really attackable for large portions of the fight. But with Lord of Doors, you can pretty much stand there attacking the whole time. It always felt like a fast fight, but I thought that was more a feature of the fact that we had so many upgrades.
I guess it is somewhat counterbalanced by the two-phase gauntlet death shenanigans.
Yeah, true.
Also, it's tough to stand next to Lord of Doors casually when backhands are strike fear into the hearts of casual runners.
That's true.
Turns out they're entirely predictable and consistent, so...
Yep. Who knew speedrun strats would be quick and easy? Once again, top tier commentary for me. You're welcome.
Being a public service, as always. The problem is I don't want to remark on TFT's screen because he's already been through so much this run.
It's true.
I mean, if you want to, instead, we can just comms curse Crow, who's at 1 HP.
Yeah.
I didn't
Being
want
on
you to
1
mention
HP
that,
is
but
nice
you know.
and safe. I mean, these super consistent backhands, easy to dodge attacks. This clap attack has never killed anyone. You know, all sorts of things. Keep
He's
doing
so
his
close,
best
too.
to prove me wrong.
Thistle was doing Umbrella Lord of Doors for Frank Fatales, if I'm not mistaken, and was doing some really cool roll slashing in this fight with Umbrella. You can like backhand or like in the backhand phases, you can like keep roll slashing back and forth. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that incentive did get met for Frame Fatales, so
Yeah.
she ended up doing it, and I saw that fight. It was pretty good.
No!
Oh,
that hurts.
I got so greedy. He's so close to death there too.
I was
That's
about to
just
say I
embarrassing.
was
Yeah.
surprised at the amount of health that Lord of Doors actually had there. All right, so
This-
we are
this
back
thing-
at parity.
Well,
Yeah.
We are back.
I did it.
at
I did it
parity.
just to make
you
it
just need to watch the
interesting.
cutscene, I suppose. But
Yeah, but definitely the way with how long this fight takes, I think we're close enough to call it even. But yeah, I was gonna say on that last one, Key, you said, oh, he's close to dead, and then about 5 minutes later, he was somehow still alive.
Yeah.
That's the problem
Oh,
with
come
the
on.
no upgrades umbrella.
I feel like some of my inputs just don't feel like they're going through. Oh, come on. We're restarting. It's too early to do 1 health.
All
If
right,
this
we
cost
are
it
at
for
parity.
me, it cost it for me. I fully admit that if this costs it for me, but I'm not going to commit to half a fight and then die halfway through because I only can take 1 damage. You know what I mean?
I mean, TFT has been cursed so many times this run. Surely that means the first try Lord of Doors is incoming.
Yeah, exactly.
You could probably hear the smile on my face as I said that.
It's nice to have synced final bosses after all the craziness that this run has gone through.
They're the perfectly normal run of a perfectly normal speedrun category.
Yeah, it just shows you how consistent these two runners are at this category.
right? Yeah. I'm sniped by the laser.
That was rough.
You hate to see it. Also,
Ooh,
I'm
that was wild.
willing to roll through the orb attack. Cowards, if you ask me. I don't know.
Honestly.
Oh,
And Crow takes the lead.
Alright, all eyes on
Well,
left
do I, though?
screen.
well, for how long? There's a world where taking the lead means being the first to die, so that you get started on your next attempt faster. I think Key is far enough into this fight to keep pushing it.
And got me asking questions about what exactly is this dude's health bar anyway.
Yeah, if it's really 90, that's... You know, maybe we should route some more damage into this run.
Maybe.
Hello.
Ooh.
I buffered. That was my fault.
Oh no.
TFT takes the lead.
All eyes on the right screen.
Oh, that was so dumb for me to buffer there.
Quietly approaching that mythical 300 mark.
It's true.
I don't know what you're talking about. TFT's rocking a 148.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm thinking TFT might be able to gold this Crow Forest one.
It'll be tight, but...
Oh. Morbidor's proven that this is not in fact free, as we all collectively assumed after Betty.
Yeah, basically every death has been sole responsibility of the comms curse. It's okay. We know what we've done.
It's true.
Collectively.
We were asked to do this. It's part of the Masochist run to have as many people rooting for your failure implicitly as possible.
And what if we do the reverse psychology? I think both runners are going to die in this attempt. Does that work?
Yeah, there's no way Key can make it out of here with you know, with those 2 HP there. Can't happen. Never seen anyone make it through Lord of Doors with that.
I hit the wrong buttons. What am I doing? What am I doing? I screwed all that up. I'm really nervous now.
You are stressing me out.
Once again, serving up perfectly normal speedrun content.
Absolutely.
Mika, please yourself, okay? I'm already nervous enough. Okay.
Pulling off the absolute power move of reading chat mid
Always.
Masochist Lord of Doors
Always.
fight.
On 1 HP, take the time to be sure to read some chat. A true content creator. I'm starting to believe that the Lord of Doors actually cannot die.
I mean,
Yeah,
doesn't
he
he
does
say
say that.
basically that? Yeah.
It's true. We didn't believe him, and that was a mistake. The synced 1 HP here. Pure stress.
Pure, unfiltered stress.
Oh, no. Just
Wow.
roll at me. Okay.
No. From
Oh my
downtown.
gosh. Seconds apart from
that
each other.
was
Oh my goodness. GG's.
GG's.
I'm so
Unbelievable
tired.
finish.
I'm
Wow.
so tired.
Sub 3 though.
Yeah. That's what I said coming in. I was like, if I can get just sub 3, I'll be happy.
TFT
Nika, sorry.
flexing with the sub 2. You love to see it.
Give me a second to catch my breath. Okay.
Whew.
I didn't think Lord of Doors was going to die when they did. I was not prepared.
Huge GGs, both of you.
I'd like to take this time to apologize to one Mikarin in chat.
And now for round 2 of the best of 3. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, all right. Chris,
Give me 10
Mika,
minutes, I'll
get
go
in
again.
here. Get in here.
Okay,
It's time.
but-
Chris, TFT's time on screen is a 1:52:02, but that is because of some shenanigans that happened. So the actual time is probably like a similar, like a 250x, 25x.
My computer is slightly faster than Crow's, so I probably have a little bit of extra time in there, like a couple minutes, but
25, yeah. I mean, like the pause is around 104-ish, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
Just remembering. Got back
a
in,
little
so
bit of time
256.
all right, how do you feel after that, Crow? I know how I feel.
I'm wondering why I didn't get an achievement pop up.
That is a good question. I know why I didn't get an achievement pop up.
Really?
So,
No.
like, Death's Door doesn't frequently connect to Steam for me, and it upsets me. I may not have actually got the achievement.
I think it's when you load back in after the.
Okay.
Thing.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say it might not pop immediately upon killing.
We could always
you should
run it
probably
back.
go get Hundo just to be sure.
3 hours later.
But like the Crow Gamer achievement, I'm like pretty confident you get after the credits. This is probably something.
No, the umbrella one definitely happens at the last hit. I remember from running all achievements, so that's weird.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm. That's not
Did you by any chance do the dialogue cancel when picking up the umbrella? Because that
I did not.
killed my run.
We had a whole
Then
combo about
that is
that.
weird. Is it? Yeah. Let's just check your umbrella. If it's still red at the end of the run, then that's weird.
I got 23 of 24 achievements on Steam right now.
Hmm. Don't know
I'm
about
shaking
that.
so much, it's unreal.
Looks like we're just gonna have to run it back.
Yeah, that's
Hi,
what. So,
Chris.
everyone in chat, beat up Death's Door. It's time. We're all competing now.
The biggest community race yet. Everyone.
Literally the community.
Everyone
no.
here in chat, we're gonna add everyone in the Death Store Discord. We're all hopping in.
Yeah, look at that.
I do think with that, we are concluding the race. We will have to confirm Crow's achievement at some point in the future so everyone can know that he got it. But
I will have to run it back.
I think, other than that, final thoughts from anyone? That's a good final thought.
Yep.
It was fun. It was fun. I will say that. People should try this.
Both runners.
Yeah, we are looking to do more of these community races soon. This was supposed to be kind of the big bang startup to get this back. So if you're interested in joining us on doing these community races and you're a Death Door speedrunner, definitely feel free to reach out to me or Pudding, or talk on Discord, and we'll be hanging out. And you might be on the race next time with everyone else comms cursing you to the ends of the earth and back.
And if you have any passing interest in running Death's Door because you haven't before or only dabbled in it, cough Chris, cough Mika, cough Quack, cough Ali.
I have a one. Okay.
There's never a better time to get into the category. Currently, we have a deep-seated rivalry between high strength and low strength routes for any percent, so you can come help us make sure that high strength survives and beats low strength. So this is
No
your
agenda
opportunity.
whatsoever there.
I'm sorry.
To make history.
I'm going to spoiler it. I haven't updated the comp sheet yet, but I've gotten 12 seconds of time save on low strength over
let's go.
comp.
Nice.
So
Nice.
low strength is officially faster. I'm sorry to tell you.
Let's go.
No,
GG.
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't believe it.
There's
It's a low strength gets
there's
full
no-
record.
But we can continue that discussion offline. Thank you all for joining us. We will see you again soon, and keep an eye on Discord for the announcement of the next race. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, yo.